Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Sorry about that. As I said beforehand, I just needed to kind of set up the overlay really quickly to make sure that I had the maps and everything done. It's just we did everything so quick. It was like last week we're like, yeah, let's do session zeros next week. And I'm like, I have so many overlays to make. I don't have any time for this. Oh God, oh God, oh God. But we're good. We're ready to go, boys. So Pat, you go walking up to the bar and you go walking in. As you go walking into the bar, I'm going to throw it over to Wade for what his character is doing. But we actually didn't describe how sexy your Krogan is. Tangent for a second here. I've been looking for artists online for a while now, trying really hard to find artists. And in trying to find artists of people that are willing to do Mass Effect art, if I wasn't talking to a bot or somebody that's doing AI and trying to sell it like it's real or whatever, I would see a lot of Krogan cock. I mean, so much naked Krogan to the point where I was talking to Messi about it and how ridiculous it was.
Why
and
is
Messi's
this
like,
a side tangent?
Hold on. I was talking to Messi about this. I was like, he's like, it can't be that bad. And literally I'm in a conversation with somebody, share screening, because I'm showing them a bunch of stuff. And the person I'm share screening texting to starts saying, by the way, this artist does not safe for work. That's the only examples of Krogan they have. And I'm like, God damn it. Like, are you kidding me? I'm like, oh, well, what's another drop in the bucket? What do we got here? And it's just like, because I wanted to see if their art was anything that we would want to use. But I'm just like, so much Krogan porn. So anyways, if you like Krogan porn, it's out there. Go find it. Have fun.
What a great side tangent.
You're welcome. Okay. Can we
continue to talk about it?
Yeah, no, we're going to talk instead about your Krogan. Go ahead and give us a very thorough description.
I have 4 balls. I slap them to make coconut noises. It sounds like a wind chime.
Yes, Rosin. Anyways, go ahead and describe your quad. I mean, your Krogan.
Well, I could explain it here in a second if you want to just open up the scene of me jumping. I'm not imagining me like bursting into this bar. I imagine I'm kind of familiar with it, right?
Oh yeah. You're definitely familiar with the bar.
Spot for sure?
It's the only spot on this area.
Unfortunate.
It's the only spot on this particular piece of floating station. And then most floating stations don't have a gathering point. This one happens to, because this station happens to be one of the ones where you can actually get your ship repaired. So a lot of people will come in and have drinks for several hours, like 6-7 hours while they're waiting for their ship to get repaired. And then they'll take off drunk to go fly faster than light. So, that's always fun. So I can definitely have you walk into the bar, but the reason why I was asking you to describe before is as soon as I do, Wade's character was already jumping into action. So, so you're welcome to describe first, or you can wait until afterwards. It's your call, sir.
Afterwards. I'll wait till
Perfect.
I wait till I enter the scene.
Perfect. So Wade, I'm going to actually throw us onto the overlay so you can see exactly how close to the Solarian you were as you were popping in here. So we go ahead and drop the players onto this map, and similarly the viewers onto this map right here. Okay. So sitting in this bar, as I described beforehand, about 26, 27 meters wide and about 12 meters or so deep, with the windows looking outwards. The 2 windows that are looking just into the rotating planet happen to be right here, but those don't really matter. The ones that happen to go to the platforms are the ones that I mentioned over in these areas before. Okay, cool. Pat, your character's just outside the door, about to go walking into it, if you will. Wade, your character.
People in the bar right now?
No. There's a couple dozen, but most people you don't need to notate.
Is that supposed to be a Solarian?
It's just it's the token that's used for a baddie character I already have pre-made. It's just that baddie character can be many different races. Solarian happens to be one of them.
Gotcha.
That's all.
Okay.
Yep. So, anyways, Wade, you can see exactly how close you are to the Solarian and the Batarian that happen to be there. So your character was kind of you jumping up because you were not too happy with what happened recently.
Yeah. So I was gonna walk over to their table.
Yeah, they're sitting up at the bar or whatever it is. You're at the table nearby, so you can absolutely just go walking right up to it.
Long time, A-Top.
Funny enough, it actually wasn't even that long. So,
That's
That's the
yeah,
point.
that's the joke.
so the Solarian goes, the Solarian will actually say to you, it wasn't that long.
Why do you sound
shit!
I would have felt that way for you.
He goes, oh shit. And looks to the Batarian, and the Batarian's like, seriously? Can't even finish your shit? Duck. You can roll initiative, Wade. Pat, your character is literally, as they're rolling initiative, you're going to be literally walking up as that conversation was happening, up to this door. If you click on that door right there, it actually opens for you so you can see inside the bar. Boom.
Oh, cool.
Now you can see inside there. And this is when we're rolling initiative. You're literally opening the door to seeing a Solarian throw itself down as a Batarian is raising
So
a
I'm
gun to
waiting
shoot
like
at Wade.
one turn to then roll.
No.
initiative.
You're going to be able to jump right in if you roll initiative. You're a Krogan, dude. You don't wait. Did you click your token before you rolled, Wade?
No, I don't remember that. We've not done that so long. I did not.
Oh, but, Pat did.
You literally just said it.
Yeah.
No,
It was a
Pat's just
15.16. There you go.
Pat's just amazing. That's just what it comes down to.
I'm
Give me 1 second. I'm going to
not
roll everybody
really.
else's. Boop. Oop, shit.
Yo, guys, I can turn my flashlight on and off. I don't think it matters.
Oh, I didn't set you up to have a flashlight, but I will set you up to have a flashlight. It's just, again, we did everything so fast. It'd be good for session 1, not session 0. That's for when you're inside dark areas. It's important. And then finally, this one over here will also roll its initiative. And that's it for round 1. Then round 2, I'll start rolling for some more. All right, cool. So round 1 opens up. He goes, duck. And he raises up his gun to start blasting at you. But Graff was the one that had already planned on handling the situation. So he is he jumps to it before the others can. Wade, as a reminder, as we're getting into this combat, because it's been a hot minute for you. The way that combat in 5e works is that every round you have a bonus action. It can only be used on your turn. You have one of them. You have a reaction. It can only be used on somebody else's turn, right? You have one of them if something you even have an ability to use it. You have your movement, which is X number of meters, and you can move up to your movement at any point in time during your turn, not space combat, but regular combat. Any point in time during your turn, before, during, or after while you're doing other stuff. Cool? And then finally, you have a singular action. The action could be shoot a gun, it could be throw a grenade, it could be whatever it is. As a soldier, you have adrenaline rush, and so that changes it a little bit. But we're going to throw it to you, and you can take over from here.
Sure. So I don't know if the situation is I have my gun at the ready or if I need to pull out my gun.
You pull it out, you can have one item interact for free.
Okay. I will pull out my assault rifle. And these two are sitting right next to each other, which makes me happy. I want to try out burst fire because I've never really done it before in anything.
Nice. Nice.
So I want to burst fire. How do I draw the square on here? Basically the square they're on and the 2 squares to the right.
Yep, you don't necessarily need to do a square, but if you ever need to, you can either ping the center of where you want to do it, or you go to the
I just don't want to like hit where the bartender might be or anything. I want to hit like away where there's no one else.
Well, so just so you know, remember the whole bar has 24 people inside here, so I'm only putting combatants on the map, but there's a bunch of people here.
Yeah, I'm
I
assuming
said there's a
though, in
couple
that corner, that's just them at that table, right?
Yeah, they're trying to keep it to themselves. There's probably one innocent person over there, but we'll say that they can jump to the side over here.
Okay. I do not want to hit where anybody else is. So whatever squares to avoid, whatever.
Cool.
So I actually don't remember how burst fire works. I think I have to roll.
You just click the button on your character sheet. Yeah.
Okay, and I can't combine a burst fire, I don't think, with my other abilities.
Correct. Yep.
All right, well, let's see if I did this right. Or if you did
Talking
this
is a
right.
free action, right?
Yes, sir. So within reason, but yes, sir. So I'm going to make my 2 things. So Pat, you come walking in, you literally open the door to a Solarian throwing down, another guy grabbing a gun, but then a human in front of you with his back to you, much more rapidly drawing his gun and firing his assault rifle, firing much faster than the Batarian, who is slower to pull his up and take aim and fire. So this is what you're walking in to see, and we'll get to you in just a second so you can be badass. Wade, as for my dexterity saves, for the first person, it's going to be this. And for the second person, it's going to be this one. Hold on, just pulling up the character sheet. There it is. It's going to be this save. Okay, both of them fail. I don't have any daddy's dice to roll to assist. So you hit both of them for 7 points of damage. They both have shields. And so the shields immediately, because it's one of those things where as soon as the combat starts, they click a button and shields come online. So their shields drop, but you don't pop their shields. They're still active with your 7 damage.
Better shields than me? That's bullshit.
A lot of NPCs do because they also have way less health. So anything else with your turn, Wade? Bonus action or anything else, or is that your turn?
I don't have this as a... Let me go ahead and adrenaline rush. I might as well just try out all my toys.
Do it, dude.
Sure, go ahead.
So, is using this a bonus action? No, you can use this on top of your regular action and bonus action. So let's go ahead and try that out.
Sorry, the dog is coming to bother me, and I just go shut her out so she doesn't just stand here and pester me and paw at me the whole time. All right, so back to you. You were asking me what question is a bonus action?
I was asking if activating adrenaline rush is a bonus action, but it's not. It says you can use it in addition to that.
Yep, it's just free. Yep.
Yeah, so I might as well try that out. I might need it later, but I don't know. I'm gonna try out my toys. Let's see. Do I want to burst fire again? Is there any like does it cost anything to switch from burst fire to a regular shot for second action?
So it is if you want to burst fire again, you're welcome to do so because it takes your action.
Right, but if I wanted not burst fire this time,
just an attack takes an action.
Okay, so I don't have to like use a bonus action to switch from. Okay,
no.
Cool. Then let me try. I feel like the Batarian's more of a threat than the Solarian guy, so I think I'm going to try doing a concussive shot on him.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna like up close. You're just gonna be like, "Ah, fuck you!" Boom! It's somebody that like right in front of you. That's hilarious. Okay, cool.
He's a few squares away. That's not going to hit me.
I kept the battlefield tight so Pat can have some fun.
I actually don't have the skills or the spells that I wanted. I'm realizing that now, so I'm trying to change it. I apologize.
You're good.
I think it's the ones that you threw on there, which is fine. There was only like 1 or 2 that I wanted that were different.
Cool. You're good. This buys you time to do it. Good, Wade?
You want me to bloop concussive shot in for people?
Nope. What you're going to do is describe it, but also at the top of the screen, click advantage before you do your attack roll. Okay. Describe what you're doing.
So basically with concussive shot, you put a different kind of clip into your magazine. And when you do, you get advantage on the roll. And if you are successful, you deal additional damage. And I believe there is a strength save in order to not be... I think it's prone by the default. Then there's an upgrade where you can make them like stunned or something. But
exactly
by default, they have to make a strength save or go prone if they're medium or smaller.
Correct.
So the first thing I got to do is make an advantaged attack roll. Bloop. I'll take the 19. That seems pretty good.
Lay bloopy.
So then concussive shot. Oh, do I need to do damage first? Then concussive shots roll. There you go.
Cool. So
this is on the Batarian.
Oh, the Batarian. So because the Solarian ducked. So since you shot the Batarian, technically he has +2 to his AC from soft cover from the Solarian, but that's not a big deal. 22 is going to hit him anyways. And so he is absolutely 22 is going to hit. You do 4 points of damage, and then you do the concussive shot for an additional 5, 9 more points of damage. To be clear, you definitely popped his shields and did damage afterwards. Give me 2 seconds to describe the scenario after I make my save. Okay. My strength save for him. Maybe I can actually make this one. Yes! He doesn't fall
you
prone.
Don't fall over.
So literally he's like, duck, raises up a gun, and you're just like, like really quickly draw it out and just fill the area with fire. And as the two of them are recoiling and trying to just like get whatever cover they can from you spraying them with a bunch of bullets, they're standing up and going to take another shot. And again, the Solarian stays low. The Batarian stands up to take a shot, and you're quickly locking in, like you said, that additional like special round. You raise your assault rifle and just boom. And so it smacks him in the chest, and it pops his shields, injuring him some and throwing him back against the steel wall behind him, just smack him against the wall. Fortunately for him, there was a wall. Otherwise, he probably would have been knocked flat on his ass. So he's still standing there. After you get those couple shots, you still have a bonus and move if you want to do anything with those.
I don't remember what all I can do that are bonus actions. This is my first time playing this character, believe it or not. I know I can use one of my abilities, which I don't think I'm going to do right now. So, actually, there's no reason not to. I guess bonus action, I will stim pack. Which I probably should have done this ahead of time and had this for the rolls. But I'll stim pack now in case that they do something to try to knock me prone. And then I'm going to move to try to get into wherever I can find the most cover from these two or whoever else I think might be, like the guy on the left if I know he's a combatant. Just wherever I can find the most cover. Cool.
Yep, absolutely. So more or less to get cover, what I would allow you to do is flip a table for half of your move. So if you wanted to move somewhere and then just try to pushing your way through people, and then go over to a table and like flip it as half of a move. I'm perfectly fine with that one. Awesome.
I'll take that.
Cool. So after you,
Messi, you should know. Stim pack gives me a D4 on attack rolls and saving throws. So I should have started with it in theory, but I like the idea of him taking some shots quickly and then like gotta get into cover and like stimming himself as he jumps behind a table or something.
Yeah, as he goes to take cover or whatever it might be, right? So cool. So as you're doing that, I'm actually gonna drop like a not at all table that oh no, it's not a PNG. Ugh. Never mind, go away, ugly. Never mind, I'm not gonna get a table map on the map. Moving on. So you have Graff's turns over. That's going to go to the Solarian is actually the next one to act. So having this person go. They are immediately going to try to save their own ass. They're actually going to toss a grenade out. The grenade hits a 4-meter area. So where did you move to, Wade, or did you just stay where you were?
Just for the sake of things, I'll just say I'm staying where I'm at.
And so you just have the table knocked over there. I'll do one of these. Map layer, drawing tool, polygon line. Let's make it dark silver. And let's make it very thick, extra thick. And we're going to say that this table was kind of like knocked over, making like a spot right here. That you can kind of like hide behind. So let me see if I can adjust these colors in a more beneficial way. Yeah, let's do that. So you can kind of like see where you want to kind of like move into or what have you. So you're good. You don't need to move. I'm just kind of like making an image. All right, back to the game. So the Solarian quickly seeing that you're behind cover, which should actually give you bonuses on saves or what have you. He's just going to go ahead and take a grenade out, and he's going to throw it to right here. So he just tosses it so it lands behind you, and it's going to hit everybody within 4 meters. So right here is 4 meters. Around wherever it is, so he's going to be able to like hit a nice big thick area from here. So I need you, sir, and Pat as well, Patrick. I need you guys to both go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw. Nice. Okay. Good. Good. Okay. So you guys make your Constitution save throws. He throws a flashbang. The flashbang goes off. Bing! As the flashbang goes off, it actually ends up affecting both of your characters. Both of you failed to save. So that means is that your character is blinded until the end of your next turn. You cannot see at all this turn or until the end of your next turn. So, or whatever it needs to be. So knowing that you're blinded, so you can't make opportunity attacks or anything like that, the Solarian immediately is going to then book it the fuck out of here. So they threw the grenade and they're going to go, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, So there's 12 meters as a normal move, and then they have a bonus action dash because they clearly like to run away.
Did they need to open the door? I never meant to open the door.
I described it as you open the door this is what you saw. That was literally the description that I gave. Yeah. So so he is going to be able to literally run away out this way over here. That is where he's going on his turn. Yay, slimy little Solarians fleeing the scene. All right, so that happens. And this Vorsha that happens to be in the bar.
It'd really be unfortunate if he gets in a ship and tries to leave now, won't it? Oh no.
The Vorsha in the bar, seemingly like not knowing what's like anything that's going on, he just stands up and goes, "Yes! I seen these in movies!" And like literally flips a table and pulls out his gun and just starts shooting. Because Vorsha. Anyways. He is going to attack. Where is his thing went away? Oh, there you are. So the Vorsha is going to be able to start attacking. He is going to bust out his Avenger as well. And he's going to burst fire. And since Wade started the fight, he's going to burst fire at Wade. Wade, you need to maybe get a dexterity save. But before you do so, I have to look up the rules for blinded real quick. I think you have disadvantage on the save. I clicked the wrong button. Where's blinded? Blinded. Here we go. Disadvantage on attack rolls. Attacks on you have advantage. Automatically fail any ability check that requires sight. Oh, you don't have disadvantage. You start hearing and you just jump to the side. Again, Vorsha are stupid. He should have attacked with advantage, but instead he just sprayed with the gun because it's fun. So, dexterity save, sir.
Oh, is he blind too? Okay.
No, he's not blind. He's just spraying because it's fun.
So I'm not rolling with disadvantage being blinded?
Nope, you roll normal.
All right, I'll take it.
Despite being blinded from a flashbang, you hear firing going off from the Vorsha on the other side, and you immediately are just going to quickly jump to the ground, like drop to the ground or whatever it is, and hide behind the table, feeling around. You grab one of the chairs, knowing that it's also made out of a heavy metal, and you literally just drag it in front of you. Ting, 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 ting. Hit your shield. Ting, ting. Taking no damage from the Vorsha going nuts with the gun. Now it's going to be the Batarian's turn. The Batarian is going to make things a little bit more personal. 5, 10, 15, 20. He comes, 20, sorry. I meant 2, 4, 6, 8. He comes walking up, and as he goes walking up, you guys can't see it, but you can hear him saying, "Ruining my deal." And he walks up, and he's going to attack you. He has this for an attack. Attacks against you have advantage.
Yep.
Watch me still roll double low numbers and miss. No! I said it actually happened! No! I have advantage with a plus
nothing I can do to help you there, my dude. You did that to yourself.
Come on! Oh my god, that was like an auto hit! And somehow I still miss!
Yeah,
oh,
that was an auto hit.
So, okay. Okay, so that's a thing that just transpired. So yeah, he goes.
I think I hear more burst fire, so I go to like dodge that as the dude swings, and it just happens to go over my head completely incidentally.
Hold on. If you miss or fail with an attack roll, you gain a bonus on the roll equals the number of allies you can see. He only has one ally. Can you even see him? Yes, he can still see him. So he gets a +1. So that makes me an 11. Is there anything I could do to that 11? Hold on.
Daddy's
weapon
dice.
Attack of. I don't have Daddy's dice. Nobody loves me. Somebody yelled at me to get back on track.
You have like 20.
No. I that campaign's not over, so I can't port them. I rolled a 4 on my superiority die because this is actually a leveled character. With a weapon attack, weapon of choice, expend 1 die, add it to the roll. Uses ability before or after making the roll, but before the results. Cool. So I made a 10 plus 1 is 11 plus 4 is 15. That's all I can do.
Well, unfortunately, you missed because I have a 16 AC.
No! God damn it. Okay. Last ability. I'm blowing my load on you, Wade.
Apparently. Oh my god.
He's going to attack you again.
There's
Okay.
a hit.
I actually hit you. Oh, Jesus. I literally used all my abilities just to hit you. All right, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and do my damage. This ignores shields. It goes straight to your health points.
Okay.
Just waiting for it to click. Oh, I clicked on the wrong screen, I think. So it didn't go. Give me 1 second. 20 is being slow. And click. So you take 5 points of damage, bypassing your shields. So the Batarian was walking up. He goes, "You're interrupting my deal." And he goes up and he pulls out his Omni Blade as he comes walking up. So he's an assault rifle in one hand, Omni Blade in the other. And he swings down hard, but you heard him coming. You took the chair that you were using to block from the cover fire, and you throw it up in time to like bash at him. And it connects with the sword just in time to stop it from hitting you, but cuts through the chair. So you're just holding fragments of the chair. You feel it get lighter. And so he tries to like swing the sword at you. And unfortunately, you aren't able to block it. And this time it actually does cut into you, causing 5 points of damage. Not that much. Honestly, it's like a more of a loss of footing than it is actual health points loss. But back to finally, Patrick. I hope you had enough time to get yourself all caught up. It's your turn. Do you want me to go over actions again for you?
No. Am I able to see right now?
No.
You are blinded. You can hear. You just can't see.
Cool. Let me see. So I
No, you
I
can't
only
see.
wanted um
Sorry.
so I have a thing I want to do, but I don't know if I can do it. It doesn't specifically say I need to see an enemy,
But
but I heard it run past me.
you did hear somebody run by you. You don't know who they are or anything like that. But you definitely heard somebody run
yeah.
by you.
I would say in Scott's defense a little bit here, there's probably a lot of people leaving the bar.
Yeah, to be
Yeah.
fair, right.
Like if you could see
So-
the Solarian, like yeah, but I mean you could. I don't know if you can roll perception or something to try to narrow it down, but like there'd probably be a lot of people fleeing as this bar fight ensues.
Pat, can I give you some meta advice?
Yeah, sure.
You're blinded until the end of your turn. You prepare an action to attack the first person that you can see. Now, what it is it's your turn. You can't see anything, so you draw your weapon that you're going to use. You
I'm not
prepare
going to
your
be using
turn.
a weapon. I don't think.
I was gonna say, and then you use your reaction to attack somebody after your turn's over, and you can see someone.
See, that's
literally
the
like-
thing, is my attack can create a reaction. I want you to look at 2 of my spells, Scott. I want you to try to figure out what I'm doing.
Sure. Let me open up your
One's
character
a
sheet.
I want to see if you can think what Patrick's thinking.
I gotta
It's
get your
not very
character sheet open.
hard.
Hold on.
You're pretty smart.
Jeez. Sorry, roll 20 is just freezing. I'm so sorry.
Fine. I've cleared
Okay.
this with Tesh that I could do this, but I don't think in this specific scenario, I don't think I can.
It doesn't say you can't hear. Like, I know you guys are like, flashbangs make it so you can't hear, but literally the rules of the game. It's just because chat's arguing a point right now. So I'm going to skip you for a second. It literally says, creatures in the area, on a failed save, they're blinded until the end of the turn. So it doesn't matter what Scott says they are. Rules as written say blinded. So you can't hear is a story thing. But
I am
back to you, Pat.
100% with weight on this. There's going to be more than just that one person running past me. I imagine everyone's decking out of this bar right now.
Yeah.
Do you see what I want to do, Scott?
I won't even lie. I'm still struggling to open your character sheet, unfortunately. Roll 20 just hates my life. The only thing I think... Oh, okay, there we go. Now I found where your character sheet is. Okay. All right, so what are the options? I see that one, and I see... I don't see the second one.
This one. Now, the
Okay.
thing
Well, that's a fun one.
You're right, because of... So what are advanced options?
You can only get advanced if you prepared it in advance. Like, you can't do it just like
Well,
off the
that's
cuff.
the thing. With this specific one that I have highlighted, its advanced option is reaction. Hold on. I will copy and paste it. What I mean.
I know what you're saying.
Okay. My
But that only works if they're already under a different situation, which they're not under a different
correct,
situation.
which is what I'm trying to do. Which is
Yeah.
my first level spell.
But you wouldn't have anything advanced because I don't think we actually chose your powers together, Pat. We could do that right after the stream, but
that's fine. We can do that.
I literally don't have any advances for now. That totally works. That's totally a badass one. But again, you can't do it until you can see them.
Right, which is why I'm saying, can I prepare it to do it?
Prepare an action to use that power as soon as you can see. Done.
Okay.
Cool. So your character's not stupid. He's been in a bunch of fights before. He's a Krogan. So more or less, we're going to play it off like this. You're a Krogan. You have redundant systems. So even though you're blinded right now, all of a sudden your redundant systems are going online. You can feel that instinctive blood rage starting to boil inside you. And so instead of acting right away, you just start feeling your biotic power welling up inside of you. You're just like, "Grr!" And then you just got, you turn and you're just smelling the air and you're listening for people running by. And you know who's going to fucking throw a grenade and run because you heard those audio tracks. You saw who was fighting. You know it's a Solarian. You're pretty sure you heard that slimy little salamander slip past you in the middle. You sure you smelled that nasty thing run by.
Dickhead.
And so you turn around and you kind of like plant your feet and start feeling your biotic power well up in you as you're going through your well-practiced physical motions. And as soon as you get one eye opened up, your redundant systems coming online, you spend your reaction to activate your action to use your power, and you can barely see the Solarian, but you throw your power through at them. Go ahead, sir. Make your attack at normal.
Do I just push the button?
It should. Let's see if it works.
Cool.
That one didn't work. So what you're gonna have to do is make what's called a ranged power attack. So how can we make this work on your character sheet?
Yeah, I don't know. This is what I was gonna ask you about.
Yep. If you go to... It works the same way on both, except for the amount of damage, I think. Because that doesn't hurt somebody, does it? It does not.
It can if I choose to grip them, but I'm not choosing to do that. It's a control, not a damage.
Just do me a favor. Slash R 1d20 plus 4. Just do me that just so we can move forward.
Slash R 1d20 plus 4.
And we'll fix this for next session. Okay. So you absolutely grab him. Tell everybody what happens.
So as he runs by, my eyes are closed, trying to like open them, close them. I open them. I see the Solarian running. Gotcha. Oh no. I don't know how biotic shit works. Basically,
it looks
I would hold
purple.
out my hand, and this dude just starts lifting up into the above the crowd. Lifting him about 2 meters off the ground.
Yep. So make a ranged attack against a medium or smaller creature object within range. On a hit, make a mass effect field around the target, and they become lifted 2 meters in the air, which means square up in the air until the end of your next turn, which isn't yet. While you maintain this power as a bonus action, you can move the target up to 4 meters in any direction. If you move the target further than 36 meters away from you, the power ends and the target falls to the ground. And then there's other ways that you can use this, blah, blah, blah. We're not going to worry about those for now. The short version is you can maintain it as a bonus action moving forward if you want, or you can... oh, wait, hold on. When you cast this higher level, it increases the duration to 1 minute. So you
I can keep them up longer, basically.
I think currently your only duration is 1 round. You can't increase the caster level yet. So it's only 1 round. Yeah. Either way. So that is what you do. You grab the Solarian and you literally lift him. You use pull to lift him up into the sky. So they gain the lifted condition, which I will throw onto him right now. Oh, actually, no, I want you to do this. This is important for you guys to learn how to do. Cool. So in the top right-hand corner of the of Roll20, there's a settings cog, and next to that is going to be a hamburger menu. In the hamburger menu, if you scroll down near the bottom, there's going to be something called primed. Find that macro and put it in your bar.
Okay.
Primed emoji?
Nope. Primed emoji is just to show you guys how to properly make your character sheets. That's this.
Oh,
just as
primed.
primed. Now,
you want me to press primed?
Click primed, and then click the token that you just primed. The type of primed is called lifted, I believe, or maybe
there is only cold, fire, force, lightning, necrotic.
Does this say you primed them?
Yep.
It says that they're lifted, and when somebody's lifted, they're automatically primed with force.
Force? Okay.
Yep.
Primed Eclipse Trooper with Force? That's
Yep.
the correct guy. I'm just choosing the guy south of me, right? That's
Oh,
the
I
correct
didn't. I didn't add the correct roll 20 API to make this work, so it did not work yet. Unfortunately, I will get that fixed for
But
next.
in the future, that's how I'll do it.
Exactly that, yes, sir. And when you do so, that automatically goes onto the token when you press this. Now that he's primed, anybody who uses a power that does something called detonate has some cool extra fun features that happen. We'll worry about that afterwards. But for now, he's stuck in the air. Pat, your turn is over. You spent your turn literally preparing an action, and that's it. Cool, you grab the guy. He can't run anymore. Graff, it's now your turn. You have a Batarian standing in front of you with an Omni Blade in one hand and an assault rifle in the other.
Oh, my only like free action would just be I would just shout Solarian. So you would probably hear me just bellow that out from behind you.
Perfect.
And I imagine my force field probably creates a noise too, kind of like something like that. I don't know if that's true.
Did you want to activate barrier on your turn? You actually had a.
Well, I don't know if I could have. I imagine I probably would have done that, like douche, and then like then
bonus action, sure,
goes off or whatever.
Yeah, bonus action. You activate your barrier. Cool. Yeah, now I have 3 barrier ticks. If I hit you,
I was gonna say I could do that 3 times per long rest, right?
Bro, you have so many barriers. Let's not talk about it right now. It's too long of a conversation. That's how many you have.
Okay.
Tesh is in chat. Let Tesh tell him what barrier does. Go ahead, Wade. It's your turn.
Okay. For blinded, what does that do to me whenever I'm trying to do anything?
Yes, sir. So blinded is very simply this. You have disadvantage on attack rolls. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and you automatically fail any ability check that requires sight. Your target is immediately in front of you. So you're good. You know where he is. Okay. So you can definitely attack him. It's just disadvantage.
I imagine since this guy is using a blade, to switch from a weapon to a blade, is that going to take an action?
Nope. So, because you can keep the weapon in one hand and just not use it, and just draw the Omni Blade in the other one, and all that's a free action.
Okay.
If you want, you can put your weapon away though.
Slash where I think this guy is. I think that would be easier.
Sure. Go right ahead.
So I have disadvantage on the attack roll, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's
see if the magic is still working for him. Oh, a 20 and I ate his 20. Thank God I ate his 20, but you still hit me.
Nice.
You return the 5. Okay.
And
come on. Roll 20. You're freezing so much. I clicked something once and you're double clicking. I just want to take away 5 health. Just 5 health. It's the first map of the campaign.
I was going to do a second thing here with my bonus action, but I want to make sure I can actually do it.
Sure.
Look at the... I feel like this shouldn't be this, but I'm going to double check. I just want to make sure I transferred this correctly, because I feel like this maybe wouldn't qualify as a bonus action, but it says it is, which I find strange. It is. Okay. So the guy in front of me, he's still okay at the moment? The guy that I'm fighting? He's not dead?
No. You only did 5 damage to him on top of whatever beforehand. He's still alive.
In order to move away from him, do I provoke an attack of opportunity?
You do, because you already used your action, so you can't withdraw. Yes.
Okay. I think I'm okay with that. So I'm going to move toward where I heard the Krogan yell Solarian and provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay. I'll get my attack because you're blinded, because you're going to be stumbling blind when you
have advantage on the roll.
Usually when you're blinded, you move at half speed, but I don't think that's the case in 5e. I think you just kind of stumble around. So I imagine your character would probably move like this direction.
Yeah, it's more so I just want to get like a square or so away.
I imagine you'd move.
And I don't think I necessarily.
Yeah,
I don't think I necessarily have to. I'm doing it more for thematic reasons. I don't think that this would matter.
Oh, 20. I critical hit him. I critical hit him. Let's go, chat. Oh, big boy
Ouchie.
damage. Oh, whereas beforehand they said there was like that 5 was more like a loss of footing. This is a legitimate hit. This is like, as you get up and try to run, you realize the flaw, the mistake of your idea. With shields still up, they punch through the area that's supposed to protect you because it's way too velocity for your shields to pick up. And they end up slashing really hard, catching the outside of your thigh, digging deep into your armor. The bad news is that fucking hurt. You can feel yourself, you can literally feel blood running down your leg inside of your armor. The good news is your armor is intelligent and it literally just kind of like does an auto patch up spot to make sure that it's not going to be leaking air. God forbid you went into a vacuum spot. Anyways, that is it. I totally forgot to add other people to initiative last turn. I got to do that after this turn. That is it, sir. Where are you moving to?
Initiative, by the way.
Just a square or two toward the Krogan, wherever I thought I heard him say Solarian.
So he's moving towards the door.
Okay, yep. So you can go ahead and do so. You still have your full move, sir. Which is 6 squares.
Okay, so I guess I'll go here-ish. I'm gonna stumble like out the door a little bit without realizing I'm out the door. And then with my bonus action, I don't think I even roll this. I think it just rolls. So I'm gonna bonus action use my missile launcher on the fucking Batarian that just sliced me.
Oh, okay.
You're just gonna stumble out the door and then just like shoot a fucking rocket.
Like, this guy slices me.
I don't
like,
think you
stumble
can.
Forward.
I don't think you
What?
can. I think it has to be a target you can see within range.
Mm-mm.
Click it what it says.
I just read it. Let me bring it up.
So bonus action, 60 meters. Instant you activate the Hawk missile. This attack automatically hits a target within range, dealing damage. Use You can direct the missiles to the same target or different ones. It doesn't explicitly say sight.
That's what I was looking up.
Because I'm just thinking, because like if magic missile, can you cast magic missile while blind? Let me do that. Can you magic missile while blind 5e? Because if magic missile can do it, then you can. A blinded creature can't see and automatically fails any ability checks. All that means is that you should not be able to use magic missile in fog because you are. You should not be able to use magic missile in fog because you are blind. You cannot physically see the target, even though you may have a rough idea where your target is. Okay?
Nothing about this says you have to see it. It just says you have to be in range.
True, but you have to be able to identify what target you're shooting at to be able to.
Or the launcher does.
No, it has to be, but it has to be an eligible target. It's not like it's a literal VI that's like, "Hi, sir, which one can I do for you?"
I'm just saying some of these say like within sight or whatever, and this one doesn't.
Yeah, I'm just giving me 1 second. So you must see the target in accordance to this. Like every argument is saying, it literally means you have to visually see the target to cast the spell. So if you cannot cast magic missile on a target you can't see. Therefore, this which works like magic missile is just a
If that's
Mass
the
Effect version
case,
of
I
it.
wouldn't have walked away and given him the free hit. The whole point was to step away to blow him up.
Oh, I thought you were just trying to get to the Solarian faster.
No, I was just stepping away because I was like, I didn't have. It's not area damage, so I didn't really have to move. I was doing it more for thematic reasons to walk away than blow him up. That was the whole point of it, was to step away to blow him up.
Hold on, Snaga brought something up. Let me read this. Does magic missile specifically say see target? You create 3 guns. Each target hits a creature of your choice that you see. This doesn't say see a magic missile does. I will talk to the devs to see if this is a mistake, but in the meanwhile, rules as written, you can hit them, Wade. Thank you, Joey, for coming in with the win. Look at that. Edited a video and saved your ass.
I read everything about the power and nothing says see.
And I don't want to be a stickler. My pull doesn't say I have to see it. The only reason I brought it up, Scott, was because my reaction says I have to see it.
No. Well, again, it's the idea. You have to be able to have an eligible target. And so, again, I'm going to talk to the devs about their explanation on this one because that should say C in the description, but it doesn't, and that might be intentional.
But
so,
at the same time, my attack is an area of effect.
no, it's not.
I guess. Well, it says area, but I guess, yeah, you're right.
Pulls on an area, yeah. All right, cool. So, continuing on with this, Wade, you're 11. Is that your full attack roll?
It didn't roll with the D4. I don't know if that applies or not, but well, no, it wouldn't because that's to attack, not for damage. So I think that would be. I don't.
Oh,
think
that's right. It automatically hits. What am I asking if it hits or not? It automatically hits. Yes, it does hit your target, and it does 11 points of damage, which is devastating. But they are still up.
All right. That was my bonus action, so I've got nothing else. I don't think.
Cool.
I would love to. I moved. I bonused.
I would love to be able to do something, but Roll20 doesn't want to work. Like, can we just have the entire community at Roll20 and tell them that Roll20 just freezes all the time, even when there's a single map in an entire campaign and it's not even that big? Like, can we all just yell at Roll20 together as a collective unity? Because it's getting frustrating. All right, moving on. After that is going to be the Eclipse person. I should say the Solarian. Never mind the token I'm using. So they're floating in the air. They're lifted, right? So this is going to be... And Wade, now you're no longer blinded, just so you know. That condition is removed. So now you can see the slimy little Solarian that's over there. Conditions lifted.
It doesn't matter what my thoughts are. Tesh says I should be able to do this exactly how I wanted to do it. But I don't know how advancements work.
Again, if you can't see your target, you can't attack them, right? Because it's called line of effect, and line of effect is something that's been in D&D for forever. So, any detonating lifted creature has no mass, so there's no penalties on my character, so I'm going to attack you. He's lifted, he can't move because he's lifted. It's the same thing as, actually, wait, did I miss something? No, the creature is restrained. When you lift, you're restrained. Restrained, your speed becomes 0, and you can't gain the benefit anymore. Attacks against this creature have advantage, and the creature's attacks have disadvantage. So I actually have disadvantage. That's an important thing I double-checked. Cool. So I have my turn against you guys, but I have disadvantage. So instead of attacking you, because that would be stupid, I am going to throw my last flashbang at you. They carry 2. It's on the stat block. So you're going to throw a flashbang over here, and it's going to hit this area. So you guys go ahead and make me your Constitution saves. Fuck. God damn it.
That was really stressful because it went behind the turn order, so I actually didn't see my results.
Well, it was, you guys learned from last time. You can describe however it is your characters don't get affected by it, but the flashbang does not affect you.
I imagine my character's like ringing from the pain of the blade, and his eyes are like he's barely seeing anything. And as he like comes to and actually sees, the first thing he sees is the dude dropping another grenade. So he immediately just closes his eyes and puts like his arm over his face, like, oh fuck, not again.
Cool. And that blocks you. What do you do, Pat, to hide yourself from the flashbang?
I think I would just duck under it. I imagine he just throws something at me and he would just like duck his head.
Okay, cool. So you duck your head, you're good to go. So that's awesome. After that is going to be the trooper. The trooper that's behind you. Hey, guess what? That trooper, you guys are nice and grouped up for me, so thanks. I'm going to attack you. You guys are not blinded, so you roll a regular dexterity save as they're going to burst fire at you.
Okay.
Dexterity saves. That's a pass.
Does that mean I take no damage or half damage?
0. Now I'm waiting for Pat.
Oh, that was a 1 for like a good half a second there.
That was a 1!
Oh, man.
You'd have to go through my barrier first, so...
Oh, God. Well, yeah, he wouldn't have done much, but like it was still just seeing a 1 on the dice is always stressful.
Okay. So anyways, that doesn't hit you. You're good. Okay. Now it's the bad guy's turn, the one that was attacking you beforehand. He's not going to continue to approach you with melee because again, you guys are grouped up nice and pretty. So there's this is a perfect opportunity for him to use his what's it called? Burst attack. It's weird. So give me 1 second. It got removed
Another
from my
dex
character
save?
sheet. It's gonna be another dex save. You guys can go ahead and roll it, but so I can see if I even need to do it to you.
It's not great.
I'll see what my bonus is in 1 second for you.
I'm gonna die in the fucking episode 0.
No, you'll be fine.
You don't see my hit points.
Okay, let me go ahead and bloop this. Are you guys using any luck dice, by the way?
Oh, do we have any? We didn't have any last time.
I wouldn't use it if I were Pat. Oh, well, Pat used it.
I just said I would use it to see. So.
Oh, that's funny. So you both passed because Pat used one. So 7 points of damage. You guys both beat the 12, so neither of you take any damage. So he also goes with the auto fire, and it does not
have to hit
you.
my AC to like do anything to me?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Not for burst fire. That's why burst fire is good, because it goes. That's like the one thing that can hurt someone with a high AC.
Yep.
Gotcha.
It's funny when I kept talking about burst fire. Literally, the thing I was talking about was using you as an example for why burst fire is bad. It's funny. What's his name? Tesh was trying to cheat the game. He's also playing a tanky high AC character, and he's like, "But I want my dexterity saves to be high too." And I'm like, "You're a tank. You have to have a weak spot." He's like, "No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't." No. Burst fire is how I remove some of your defenses and still don't hurt you. Back to the game, Tesh. So you, sir, it's your turn, Pat. You are not blinded. You have full access to your abilities and your character and so on.
Well, can
You
I
have the
use my
Solarian
reaction
suspended,
now?
and 2 other dudes have shot at you.
Am I able to use a reaction this time?
You can see, so you should be able to do anything.
The thing is,
yeah.
it's an advancement option, so I don't know how that works.
What does advancement option mean?
This is on the N7 thing.
Wait. You know what advancements are for powers.
Yeah, does he have some to start?
He never chose his powers in advance with me to have his
We had
advances
to
already.
talk about it, but I never got to put it on
Let me
here.
pull up the
Remember we
website real
talked
quick.
about being able to pull people and slam them into the ground?
So your character at level 3 has known grand total of 4 powers. What are the 4 powers that you know?
That's a good question.
One of
Are we
them is
talking-
obviously pull.
Are we just talking about first level ones?
Yes, level 1 powers. Yep,
So I have pull.
not
and then
cantrips.
We have overload, defense matrix, and biotic slash.
Because you use lift, which is a cantrip, so I didn't even use one of your uses per day.
And
And then what did you say?
I used pull.
Oh, sorry. Where's pull?
Isn't
Pull is a first
One
level power.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought you used
So that-
lift. Did you use lift or pull? Because you lifted him.
Pull
Lifts them. Yep, lift is actually like mage hand. It just moves objects around.
Pull is lift, and then I can manipulate you by moving you wherever
Oh,
the
okay.
fuck I want as a bonus action,
Got it.
which I did
All right,
not
so-
use.
So one of your powers is pull. What are your other 3 powers? Or 2 if you have an upgrade.
Again, I want to go over this all but I got overload, defense matrix, and biotic slash.
If you have all
So the
4 of
problem
those, you
is,
wouldn't have an
if you have
advancement.
4, you don't have any advancements. Exactly that.
Right. So like
You
haven't
wouldn't have the slam ability if you have 4.
Right. I probably wouldn't have used overload just because I don't
Overload is like the go-to power of your
remember. If
class.
it's that, then it's biotic slash. Then I think because detonates prime targets. I don't know.
So hold on. Let's just go over these again. It's pull, overload. What are the other 2? Biotic slash
Matrix and biotic slash.
and defense matrix. All of those are great powers. You can remove anyone you want. I'm just saying overload's a great one because it's an AoE that primes even if they make their saving throw. And it does double damage to shields and to synthetics. So it's a really powerful ability. You do not have to have overload. As a matter of fact, I think Messi
Wait,
might
Tesh is
even
saying
have
slam
overload.
is a cantrip. What are the cantrips he has?
No.
I have throw,
He's
lift,
not
and
talking
slam.
about slam.
I am
He's talking
slam.
about-
You're not
Oh, so-
understanding me.
Oh, so
Slam
reaction
has an
so-
advancement called reaction. When a creature or object you see becomes lifted, I may cast slam as a reaction.
Okay, so what are your cantrip powers?
Throw, lift, and slam. I don't need lift.
I thought you only had 2.
You only have 2 cantrips, so you would
Okay,
have
well, slam or lift wouldn't be a thing.
What class I don't even know what class you are.
Sentinel. So if you have throw and slam, then you can't have that advancement because you only have 2 cantrips, and you can either have 1 cantrip with an upgrade, or you could have 2 cantrips with no upgrades or advancement.
It would probably just be slam then.
So you
think
don't
I
have
would ever throw or lift.
you don't have throw
I mean,
or lift.
is
You
pull. So I mean,
lift is for moving objects. Pull is for moving people. But yes,
objects.
So
I can pick up objects as well.
I understand, but lift
I
is
get
not
you.
for people. Yeah. I'm just
Right,
trying to
right.
distinguish for those that are listening that aren't
Right.
familiar with the system. Okay, so sorry, I didn't
Again,
realize because you were
I
jumping
have all
between
this-
first level and cantrips. That's why I was getting confused.
No, you're
Okay,
good.
cool.
You're good. My main
So-
thing is, and I think because Tesh has been talking to me on the side, he's like, you just need to have one cantrip. Slam
Yep,
would
so
be
you-
the only cantrip I would have.
That would be the only cantrip you have, which is perfectly fine.
Correct.
And you can have that reaction power, it just means you have no other cantrips. And because you're a sentinel, which is based off of
Why does he
Warlock.
Hold on, before you even agree, before you lock yourself into one, why do you need to do it as a reaction? You have your action. You could just do it
Because
slam
it's
as
an
an action.
advancement. It's an upgraded cantrip.
To use as a reaction is but you've already got him in the air. You could just slam him as your action, right?
Yeah, but my whole thing was I would have just done it all in one turn.
This is the next turn already anyway.
Oh, you wouldn't have been able to do it last turn because last turn you used a reaction to use repaired action to be able to attack him when you were no longer blinded. So you
Right.
wouldn't have been able to do that anyways.
Let's assume I wasn't blinded though. In that scenario, I could lift and slam.
Yes, in that scenario you
If
could
I
have. Yes.
wasn't
So you
blinded.
want to have that
Yes.
ability moving forward.
Yes.
Which is why you want to have only one cantrip and have that be the power.
Yes.
So in that case, it's a reaction. So does that mean he can still do an action and have a reaction the same? Like, I don't understand how that works since it's already suspended. In this turn, what would it be to slam?
Well, this turn it doesn't matter. He's just going to use his because he doesn't have a reaction at the moment until when do reactions come back? Is it at the beginning? Oh, top of initiative, I think your reactions come back. So technically, he could have done it earlier in this turn. He would still have his turn now. When do reactions reset? I think it's top of initiative. Come to think of it, give me 1 second.
This is the next turn from when he lifted.
5e.
technically,
When do reactions
maybe-
return? They regain each time they take a turn, not at the top of combat rounds. So you would not have been able to do it again. We're arguing the future. We're not arguing the past because the past is already settled because you were blinded. So arguing for the future.
My question right now is he still lifted?
They are currently lifted until the end of your turn. So whatever you do,
So
they're
what I
currently
can
lifted.
do is I can grip him. No, never mind. That's an advanced. Never mind. I can't do that.
But to be clear, I want to put a nail in the coffin here. For your cantrips, you have only one cantrip, and it's going to be slam, and it has the reaction ability because that's badass.
Correct.
Cool, done. That's nail in the coffin. For your first level powers,
That's
just
what I
say
wanted to poke you about. And again, first level stuff we'll go over here in a second.
later on. Perfect.
I probably won't use first levels just to be fair for this encounter. I'm probably just gonna rush him and hit him with my head. I
Okay,
feel that's
awesome.
a fair thing to do.
Sure. Well, either way, it's your turn.
I guess I'm just gonna slam him anyway. So I mean, is that the same?
Cool.
Would I do more damage with my head? That's a stupid question. I feel like.
Your head. All the damage is written on your character sheet.
Right. I know it's all just a bit much.
I think it's 1d6 plus 3 for your head, whereas slam, which you can use your action to do,
Is
is
bludgeoning damage and knocking it prone. Target
neither of them
lifted-
detonate. But
Right. Target a lifted creature or object and slam it to the ground, dealing 2d8 bludgeoning damage and knocking it prone. So that is literally what slam says. The target is no longer lifted at the end of this. So yeah, I'll just do lift. I don't have it on my actual thing yet, so I'm just gonna have to roll a 2d8.
Yep, that's fine. Go ahead and slash 2d8. I don't get any save or anything, right? It's just automatic.
It's just automatic.
I'm just confirming that. It's a cantrip, but it has limitations to it. It is no rolls. It's automatic 2d8 damage. Perfect. Thank you very much, sir. That's a lot of...
Sorry, this is all confusing.
Nope, not confusing at all. That is a lot of damage. Is not considered a melee attack.
No.
It is not considered a melee attack. Did you harm me last time before my first turn, before my initiative?
I just
Nobody harmed me.
I
Yeah, you
literally
only picked
just
me up.
walked in and I got blinded.
Cool. Well, it's just because I dashed last time, so it's whether or not my
Right.
shields would have recovered a little, and they did. And then you just did 12 points of damage to my slightly recovered shields. So you popped my shields and hurt me some. I am
And you're
injured.
and you're prone.
I am prone, but no longer have the lifted condition. So I'm no longer primed, if you will. Awesome. That is your action. Is there
Now, I
anything
have
you
a
want to do with your bonus
question.
action or your move? What's up?
With my I know I have bonus actions to use the HUD stuff, right? My
Yep.
my fun little abilities.
Yep.
Can I use give me a second. I forget which one it is. Is this pinned down? Yeah, can I throw my tactical focus on this dude and I? Because I imagine I'm on top of him now, right?
On top of who?
Actually, I'm not on top of him. Never mind, I
You
didn't
can
move.
move.
Slam. Yeah, I could move. No, I'm just gonna drop. I'm sorry, this is so confusing.
No, you're good. Tell me what you're doing.
As a bonus, okay, I'm gonna throw my tactical focus on this guy.
I don't see you ping. Oh, that guy? Cool. And you're
Well, the
going to
guy
do
that I
your
slammed. The
your
Solarian,
tactical
I'm
focus.
assuming.
Are you using pin down on him?
I'm using pin down on him. I think
Okay. Do me a favor.
so. Want me to pop it.
Do you see where pin down comes from? I'm going to have you pop in a second, but what you're going to do is if you actually in the top of the, you know how you get to your character sheet and you press the newspaper and roll 20?
Yeah.
There's a folder there that says items. Open that items and effects. Open that folder. There's something called tactical area. Drag and drop that onto the map. Boom. This is your tactical area.
I want it centered on him.
Yep. Okay, now go ahead and pop pin down because this matters to Wade.
Okay. So Wade, there you go.
Okay, Wade,
When a hostile
this is
creature
important.
attempts to move out of my tactical focus, 2 targets, creatures of my choice. I can make that literally you and me.
Yep.
Can use a reaction to make an attack of opportunity on the target. If both attacks are successful, he becomes no movement and falls prone again and remains in my tactical focus.
Damn. Okay.
So normally you can't make opportunity attacks with a ranged weapon. He makes ranged weapons eligible for opportunity attacks,
See,
which
Tess,
is
I knew
That's
you would
awesome.
like this. I knew you would like my character.
Yes.
Scott
Yes.
was like, Tesh fucks me over with this all the time.
Yep. I'm trying to run away, but you guys won't let me. All right, cool. You're
I
now. Did you
this guy once? What do you mean? Well, I guess I did. I burst fired, but like,
Did
just happened
you-
to be in the way?
did you use your initiative? Sorry, did you do anything else like movement at all, Pat? Or are you done?
No,
You don't
I
have
still
to
have
move it,
barrier
that's fine.
active. I think. Do I have? Is there a way for me to keep track of that?
Barrier? It's already on. It lasts for a minute. Don't worry about it at this point.
Enter.
I think what Tesh does is he puts a blue dot on his character by hiding his character, added a blue dot, and he just uses that as a countdown. So since it's technically been 2 turns, he'd put a blue dot. You press a thing. You look at the blue dot on
I'm
the
keeping track on a notepad on the side.
and you press 8, and then it does it there. You can feel free to take that blue dot off, but that's what Tesh does. All right, back to the game. So because we're at the bottom of initiative now, and we're going to go to the top again. As I said beforehand, I'm going to add more people into combat. So, because they realize what the hell is going on. So they're security. That's going to act like security. So let me go ahead and roll this guy's initiative.
Actually, I could still move, right?
You still have your
said you
movement.
didn't want to. Do you want to move now?
I wanted to start moving towards him. Not by a lot, but I mean,
I think your speed is 6 squares, so you're
Yeah.
welcome to do that.
I'm gonna get like right here. I think I'm just gonna move up 3 squares.
Thanks for leaving me with the 2 other fuckers, you asshole.
You're welcome. I didn't even think of that. I just want to capture this guy. I can
You
move
also
to
don't
6.
you also don't know him. So like
Right.
you
Well,
move
I
up
know
to
I
6
hate
squares,
him.
yes. No. You don't know Wade.
Oh yeah, no, I have no tie to you right now.
No,
Okay.
and this is just a random fucking Solarian.
I do recognize this Solarian as being the asshole that jumped off the ship.
All right, Wade, it is back to top of initiative. It's your turn.
Okay. Fuck. I want to move. I think here. So that way I'm out of range of the one guy. Have I used concussive shot only once so far, right?
Correct. You have 2 more uses.
Okay. This guy's fucked me up, so I kind of want to make him go prone or stop him from running up on me. So I'm going to try to concussive shot him again.
Okay.
Which I think gives me advantage on the roll.
Exactly that, sir.
was
16
16.
is pretty solid. Are you confident with your 16?
If I match, if he's wearing medium armor like me and he has a 16 and I roll a 16, do I hit or do I have to get higher than that?
You have to match it to hit.
I don't think he'll have higher. I think I'm thinking. Oh, I'm okay with the 16.
Okay, you hit him.
Cool. So 4 piercing there.
Okay. I was like, he has 6 health left. If he survives. All right, Wade, go ahead and describe the first kill of our campaign.
All right, so I'm engaged with this guy. The fucking Slaying throws down a flashbang. I'm sword fighting blind. I take a big slash to the back, and then I just like kind of turn, and my shoulder launches missiles in that dude's direction. I stumble my way out, start to see again, immediately see another flashbang drop, close my eyes, kind of back up out of the door. Whenever I open my eyes, I see this guy aiming to take a shot at me. So I grab my gun, make sure the thermal clip's loaded in there for the concussive shot, and just fire one more time, probably still like blinking and rubbing my eyes, and just watch him go down to the ground. And then I think if I want to stay there. How much movement do I have? It's 12.
Yeah, it was just 6 squares, I think, for you.
So I've moved what? 1? Do diagonals count?
Diagonals count as 1, no matter how many diagonals you move.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 movement from here.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to move down there, just further away from the other guy that was shooting at us.
Okay.
And just look at the prone Solarian.
Cool. So you can look at the prone Solarian, but one of the things I do want to point out while you're here, and you guys can see more, let me show this to chat, is as you're kind of expanding out and seeing a bigger area, you can see that there are more people kind of rushing into combat with their weapons. Again, all the tokens that you see on the map there are people that seem to be rushing in and looking to resolve the situation in the way that they love best. Violence, right?
Great.
Others are either running away or stealing stuff and running away from the shops as this firefight's breaking out. So, you look down at the Solarian. Do you say anything, or do you just look down at him, disappointed and intimidating?
Sorry, A-Top. Looks like the situation's getting severe down there.
Are you talking to the Solarian right now?
Yeah, and he's saying it kind of like out of it because he just got fucked up, and he's also like recovering from the flashbang. So he probably didn't sound nearly as intimidating as he wanted to, but he wanted to say it anyway.
You also would recognize his voice immediately, Strix, and you realize that this is the person that got left behind. Like, I'm going to shove a grenade up your... You know, like...
I assume you're Graff. You know this unfortunate individual? No, I don't think you know this fuck? I don't think I would be respectful of this asshole anyway.
Fucking Patrick! Do you know this unfortunate individual? Do you know this fuck?
You know this fuck?
Yeah, do you know me? Oh shit, security.
I can't do what I want to do. Damn it. Damn. Okay. Leave him to me. Is all I would say.
Leave him to you. My entire point of coming here was to fuck him up. We got bigger problems right now. We can fight over who gets to kill him later.
Agreed.
Also, Scott, I'm assuming every time I take a shot, I need to mark down my heat 1, right?
Yes, unless you do burst fire, in which case it knocks down 3. Yes, sir.
Which I did the first time. Okay.
Since it's not my turn, I can't ready a weapon or anything like that, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Awesome. So, after that is going to be the other baddies. So, Wade, you killed that guy. You came down. Oh, Wade, let's also, because again, you're new to this system. So let's talk about other things that you would have done. You would have gone over there and looked at him. You would see the other combatants. You see the thing that your character's standing next to. You could absolutely use that for cover and give yourself 3/4 cover from the bastard that's way down the hallway coming from your east, and the guy that might come out of the room upstairs to the north. So you can 100% use your this for cover if you would like. That will not provide you cover for the people
cover the left
south
or
of
to the right of me.
That's cover to the right because you can see the object you're standing on is physically to the right of you.
Okay, there's like a box to the left of me, so I didn't know if I was surrounded on both sides. Okay.
Unfortunately, if there's somebody coming straight from your left, I would allow that, but people coming from your south, that doesn't really make sense. They have too clean of a shot to you. Yeah, awesome.
Okay.
All right, so that's going to be that one. Let me see whose turn is it next. It is actually this bastard who hasn't engaged in battle yet. So he is going to rush forward and go attack. So
Okay.
he uses claws, and he can bonus action move, and then he can have his move action as well. So he's going to hold on 1 second. Here we go. Oh, all right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then regular action move 1. So he rushes up to here because he sees you taking cover. I really want to attack Pat, but Pat's the one that's kind of away.
You're trying to kill my ass.
So he's going to attack you, sir.
Pre-campaign, Scott's like, don't worry. They're always going to attack the Krogan anyway. I knew. It's session fucking 0. Pat hasn't been attacked once.
I attacked him with rapid fires and grenades that also attacked you.
Yeah.
Threw a flashbang at me and you.
Yeah, I'd say that hits.
All right. Perfect. That is going to hit you.
Fucking die.
So all this and they get 3 XP.
We get 0, I think. I don't think you ever get XP from session 0s.
Bro, I haven't even
nothing.
described what my character looks like.
We don't count XP anyways. Here's your damage, sir. So again, this is claws, so this bypasses shields, unfortunately. Why is it not rolling? Roll 20. Jesus. There we go. All right. That is them.
Shape.
After that is going to be the security officers who are seeing the Krogan standing over the other one.
Oh, now they see him. Great.
Well, the other ones wouldn't have.
Nice fucking eyes, dipshits. My little
hold on.
6'1" ass behind a piece of metal, a giant Krogan holding a fucking dude down. They're like, hey, that little guy, get him!
I'm not holding anyone down. This dude's just down. It's not my
Well, you slammed him. They probably saw you fucking slam him.
Yeah, using your biotics.
They just saw him float and hit the ground. I don't
You
know
got
what it
purple
was.
shit glowing out of your hand.
No. Couldn't be me.
Don't mind me. I'm just getting very angry at roll 20 right now. All right, that's 2 squares. That's 4 squares. That's 6 squares. Now I'm dashing, which means I can't attack. And then I'm going to go up to here. So that's my turn is to dash to get up to there. I'm going to have 2 people attack at Patrick with my attack rolls. Here's my attacks against you, sir. I have double tap, so each of them is going to attack you twice. Attack 1. Attack 2. Attack 3. Ooh. No, I'm not gonna do it.
You have to hit my
And-
AC first.
Yep, I did not hit your AC with any of those
I'm
attacks.
glad against the fucking Krogan you roll low. You piece of shit.
And then after that is going to be the Solarian and this guy. So I'm gonna do this guy first, and then I'm gonna have the Solarian getting up and probably getting killed. One. He's gonna move up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and take cover over here, and he's gonna shoot at you, Pat. Let me just make sure I got the right one. Yep, it's right here. 2, 2, 2. And Pat, I'm actually going to burst fire at you. So you have to make me a dexterity save.
Okay.
Oh, you just make my save. So, you were good to go. Why are you saying get back on track? I wasn't doing anything wrong. Jesus, thank you so much for the sub. Get yelled at. All right, so back to you, sir. You make your save. So I go brrr, spraying the area with fire, and you absolutely do not take any damage as it's all tinging off of your armor, and you just kind of look behind you, reach the badass Krogan. So you're good to go. And so now it's that's their turn. Now it's going to be the other Vorsha. So this Vorsha inside of here, the one that was fighting you guys beforehand.
Yeah.
Waiting for it. Just roll 20 is really slow. He comes over here, and he shuts the door, and you hear him spray firing at the people inside there.
God damn.
Guys, because he's a evil Vorsha man.
God damn, Scott.
Then you have over here. That person does nothing. That's the end. It's now to your turn, Pat.
Okay,
Oh, the Solarian didn't do anything. The Solarian tries to run away. He stands up from prone. He stands up from prone. That doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity. That takes half of his move. And he tries to run away. So moving here provokes an attack of opportunity from you.
We shoot.
Not you, Wade. It provokes an attack of
Both of
opportunity from...
us.
He hasn't left the square yet.
I
It
thought
only
he
provokes...
tried to move. What the fuck?
No. If he leaves the
green
square,
that
the only
provokes
reason why
an
Pat
attack
gets
of
it first is
opportunity.
because he's adjacent to him in
I'm
melee.
right next to him. Yeah.
Yep. So if he moves one more, so you get your melee attack against him.
Is this just my frontal plate, I imagine?
Correct.
I can't slam him or anything like that. Okay.
Correct.
Would that have been with advantage since he's facing away from me?
No. It's a normal attack.
I clicked that as I rolled, so I apologize.
You're
Why
good.
is it a save?
No,
know
the
why.
save was before it.
Oh,
No,
the
the
save
save
was-
was
Oh,
before
my
that.
thing scrolled up. I don't know why my thing scrolled up. There we go.
So you got a 10 so far. A 10's probably not going to hit, let's be honest.
I don't know.
Okay. So if you're good with the 10, a 10 does not hit. It's now his turn. He moves 5 more feet. Or sorry, it moves another square. Wade, this provokes an attack of opportunity from you.
And me.
Nope, you already
Okay.
used it. You have only have one reaction a turn.
I don't know. What else can you do with a reaction other than shoot and an attack of opportunity?
So he made it so you can, his power explicitly says,
I
when a
know
hostile
I can
creature
shoot him,
moves out
but,
of the
like,
area.
I don't know if I have any other reactions. I mean, I don't have any other reactions.
You could throw a grenade. You just make an attack.
Oh,
He
yeah.
made him eligible for an attack.
Okay, well, I didn't know we had grenades till this very moment. I didn't think I started with any.
You do. You're a havoc, so you start with 2 frags.
Okay. Is that just a 1d12 and I use dex to throw?
You don't even throw it. You just attack and they make saves.
Okay, what's the range of a grenade? Is it 4 or what's the range?
The range to throw it is 12 meters out or 6 squares away, and it hits 4 meters to a side. So that means 4 meters is
So if I threw it right here,
2.
would it hit all of the enemies except for the guy closest to me?
Oh, it's a 4 meter radius, I think I want to say. So if you threw it where?
It's not pinging.
Yeah, roll 20 is stupid. So it should be 4 meters is here, 4 meters is here, 4 meters is here, 4 meters is here, 4 meters is here. This is 4 meters.
So that would be the perfect spot to throw it.
Throw
Yep,
right
it would
there.
hit everybody, but yeah.
Okay. I will throw one right there that will not hit me.
It will not hit you. There is no chance of that.
And there's nothing explosive right there that's going to blow up and hit me.
In the middle of the street. We'll see.
Like, this is literally how big it blows up. This square that I just made
If-
that's covered with obnoxiousness.
I was
This
gonna
box
say-
has like fucking gunpowder in it, and this is how I die. I'm gonna be so sad.
Wait, you're safe.
All right, I throw grenade there.
Okay. I make a saving throw with all of them. The DC, this is a Mark 1 grenade. Can you go into N7.world, go to gear, look up
11.
frag grenade? Oh, thank you. So I'm going to go just do it like this because I can track it easier.
It doesn't say what you're using.
I'm dexterity save.
Okay.
Oh, you mean what the grenade has its own built-in...
I was gonna say, there it is, dexterity, got it.
Okay, well, that's 2 fails.
Yay.
That's 3 fails. Okay. Now we
What
do the
was on
Vorsha.
It was on an 11 there for a second.
Yeah, it fell off of it. The Vorsha I'm actually going to roll off over here because they have a sheet that I have to look what it is. Is that another fucking fail? Oh my god!
It was on a 19
This is crazy!
there. That was-
Oh my god, wait, I don't know how much damage you're about to do, but I hope you roll well. I have one more roll to make, and then I really hope you roll well. Okay, the Solarian made it, though. The Solarian made it. Okay.
Not
It's a-
well.
It's a 1d12, is that all it is?
If you gave me the Mark 1, yeah.
Use a luck
Ugh.
dice.
Yeah,
I don't think you can do that
Oh.
for damage.
Can you?
that is so... That is so unfortunate.
I knew that when the first 5 rolls were high, that when it came down to combat, I was gonna be fucked.
Oh, that stinks. Okay, it's gonna take me a minute to get everybody's what you call it's up to par or what have you. But Pat, it's now your turn. You did not take your turn yet. I just forgot to make the Slayering go beforehand. There's all reactions. So Pat, it's your turn, then it's Wade's turn. I'm gonna be adjusting people's health points while you're taking your turn.
Very cool. As a bonus action, I'm just gonna do this. Cool. Nifty biscuits. As my main little thing, I'm gonna walk right over here. And I'm gonna fucking wait.
The Slayer hasn't even really attacked you guys. He's just been trying to run this entire time.
He has.
I've not even really attacked him yet.
You know what's funny, Pat? I think it's funny that you're attacking the Solarian so much when you know he can't get away.
Yeah, I know. That's the funny bit, right? That's
yeah, you're leaving all the fuckers that can do damage to fuck me up, you asshole.
Fine.
I hate this fucker.
I see this little human getting beat up, and I'm just gonna be coming over here and smacking this guy.
This guy hasn't touched me. It was the big scary Batarian inside.
This guy just fucking shot at you, did he not?
I don't know what he did. Did he? Yeah, he did. He dealt some damage.
He just
Someone
did
did.
A shit ton of damage.
I don't know. I'm fucked up from the flash grenade. Leave me alone. Kill people.
Pat, you can totally head slam him as an option. Go right ahead. Roll your chance to hit with
weapon than it. Why are you headbutting
He does.
everything?
He has a shotgun.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. It's called the.
You gave me a pistol.
And?
Was the katana an actual shotgun?
Yeah, it's the name of the shotgun.
I'm sitting here thinking like it's a katana.
No, why would you Krogan Samurai?
I love katana. I was gonna say I was gonna pull that out and shoot him with it or stab him with it.
He's had a shotgun this whole time.
I thought it was a shotgun.
He's over here like, take this. I even told you pull out the shotgun.
I even told you yesterday or whatever. I was like, hey, instead of giving you a melee weapon because you have a dome piece, I gave you a shotgun and a pistol.
Cool. Well, as I use my bonus action, I'm gonna walk over this guy with drawing my shotgun. I'm just gonna blast him from point blank.
Sure, and you don't take penalties for doing that as with that gun, and you get to use your strength for chance to hit and damage because it's recoil. Roll your attack roll with the weapon, sir.
Do I just press the button? The little.
Just press the button.
Do I have Metagel, Scott?
Unfortunately, Metagel, you have 3 Metagel. Yes. It takes an action to use. Yeah. Unfortunately, Pat, you are not rolling well in combat. Yeah. Cool. That is your bonus action. That is your move that is your move, or some of it at least. And then that was your attack. Awesome. We're gonna go to Graff. Graff, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna not stand right next to the Krogan again.
If you
I've learned my lesson.
It's gonna provoke.
Wait, why are you not? Oh, because you're worried about burst fire?
Yeah, it's kind of, it kind of hurts.
Give me 2 seconds to explain. So, these 3 guys right here have pistols, so they can't burst fire. Okay. This guy does have an assault rifle. He can burst fire, but he's just been trying to run away this whole time. This guy can burst fire, but you have improved cover, so you have a +5 to your dexterity save. So it's the same the save as a DC 12. You have 5 on top of whatever your normal dex save is. And this guy shut the door. So it's not a bad place to be
him murdering
strategically.
Inside. That's what you hear.
Well, there's a brawl going on. So I'm sure people are actually fighting back because he's not the only person with a weapon. They all have weapons. Just other people are trying to avoid whatever this was, and now they can't. So
okay.
I need to stop falling for dumb shit.
I'm gonna try chucking my other grenade. There's so many people clustered up. I just want a chance at doing more damage again.
Sure, yeah.
That's the way I want to do it. It's an action to throw a grenade, right? Let me just double check.
It is an action to throw a grenade. If you had Omnigel, it's an action to create and throw a grenade too. It's a pretty big area you hit. Like, grenades are badass.
Yeah, 11's just not very high.
I mean, I failed almost all of them last time.
I might just do more damage with the gun, though. I don't know. I'm debating. I think I'm going to try the grenade again. I'm going to try the grenade again. We're going to try the grenade again.
Okay. The only downside to a grenade is that you can't choose to not kill a target with a grenade. But that you might not care about that anyways.
Well, if I'm dealing 2 damage, I'm not hurting. Like, the fly that was right in the blast radius was like, dude, what the fuck?
Killed that cockroach, dude. Maybe.
I don't think so.
You throw your grenade. I'm going to start rolling my saves, and to answer the question,
the same spot is still safe, right? The same spot I did last time.
Yeah, I believe it's. I just measured it out to where the safest spot is. To answer the question to what is it, Ginga, Chris in chat, they're on one of the floating platforms around Kobayashi, in the Celestian cluster, I want to say it's called. This guy has a +1, and this guy has a +2. Okay, so
Two of them get hit?
No, all of them get hit, but 2 of them take full damage. The 3 take half. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh, way better.
Yeah.
It's way better. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, and the Solarian takes full. That last one with the +2 initiative, the +2, that was a Solarian.
Hell yeah.
He's still up because he saved last time. Let's just say that. All right. Who else failed? All right. One of these guys drops. One of the security officers drops. So I'm going to just remove him from the map.
Really sucks that there was a tiny little hole that the first grenade fell into to deal no damage.
Yeah, there was well, it was just a faulty grenade. You just say like buying shit on Omega always has this. God damn it! You know, like you just blame it on the quality of equipment instead of the lack of skill of the character, because your character's clearly skilled.
What does to use Metagel, is that an action as well?
Unfortunately, unless you have a mod or something like that. For otherwise, yes.
Okay.
Wade, anything with your bonus action that you can do, or is this your turn?
I don't think so. I think that is my turn. Unless I can duck down to get even better cover.
The Vorsha that's standing directly in front of you had shields. You just popped the shields, and then you also did a little damage to them, just so you're aware.
When you
all right, unless you
silly random question. I don't know in this universe. When you pop someone's shield, does it show? Kinda like in Halo, so, you know, when you pop someone's shield, it kind of like you see like the blue kind of speckles.
Yep. It's just like a little like disperse of energy. Also, it's one of those things where you can see that as you're shooting at them. Now there's not something that's deflecting the shots, right?
Okay.
So
I didn't know if it was like a visible thing or like we're just knowing meta, or you know what I mean. No. Because there's a reason why in game you would know. You'd be able to pop up on your HUD, or you would see a physical. Barrier, it kind of makes me glow, a small glow, kind of like purple glow. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So cool. That's all. Sorry. I've never played Mass Effect for everybody watching, so this is new to me.
Cool. So Ginga, there's a precursor video that you can watch on YouTube if you'd like to just watch a quick video that catches you up. Back to you guys. Wade, nothing else with your bonus action? You're done?
I don't think I've got many bonus action things unless I'm just not thinking of them, so no.
I don't know if you had like Hex Shield or something like that you can use.
Concuss, I think the Havoc missile launcher is just one-time use for short rest. Concussive shots, part of an attack. And I'm already stemmed up, so yeah, I think that's it.
So I was talking about, because I don't know if you had a Hex Shield, did you?
I do not right now.
Oh, okay, cool. Moving on. So it's now the Vorsha warrior. They just got attacked by a shotgun from a Krogan, and a Vorsha's not an idiot. They know that the Krogan is the dangerous one in the scenario. So they're going to turn and they're going to look at you and they're going to say, "Blood pack for life!" Ah! And they're going to attack you because they're a Krogan. Sorry, because they're a Vorsha. They're really, really stupid. He is going to attack you with his claws. All right, come on, Scott. Rolling that 20 against Patrick.
Again, another little thing. Blood pack is bad, right?
Yeah.
Blood pack is just an opposing clan. They're just like one of the most prolific mercenary groups out there. I missed. The security officers just got hit with,
like you said.
They're Krogan clan, yes.
Okay.
The security officers just got hit with 2 grenades, and one of their buddies just blew up. So I just want to be 100% clear.
One of their buddies is gone. He's kind of all over the walls now.
He's everywhere. They're like, I'm gonna bring some of them with me.
Their buddy is literally all over them.
Really, too soon.
So yeah, they're running away. Just roll 20's freezing on me, so I'm having a hard time, doing so.
It should just be lost initiative, Ninja.
If you scroll down below our faces, there's a little red banner that has the YouTube link.
Yes.
Yep.
You just gotta scroll down. It's right there.
All right, cool. After that is going to be the Eclipse Troopers. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Because you're next to Patrick, I am going to do what I said I was going to do. I'm going to burst fire at you. It's only the second time this guy has burst fired, so he still has ammunition in his gun to do that. So he's burst firing. I need both of you to make dexterity saves. Wade, mental math of +5 onto your dex save.
Yep.
Wade, you put stimulant pack on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does stimulant pack not also give you a +2 to your saves?
Supposed to.
Okay, so on your character sheet,
Checked right now, so I don't know. I thought it did last time. I don't know why it didn't this time.
for your save,
Yeah, I thought it did. Maybe it didn't.
yeah, make sure because it's checked with your weapon attacks. Is it checked in the top left-hand corner of your character sheet underneath where it says?
Oh no, it's not.
Cool.
So should I just roll a 1d4?
Or you just click it again, and we'll just take the D4 of it. So if it's checked now, just click it again. We'll do 8. Sorry, we'll do the 9.
So I'm
plus
at a 14 plus whatever the 1d4 is.
Yep.
17.
Cool. Yeah, you pass. Both of you do. You don't take damage from the attack. And the guy that was doing the firing at you, they're going to move forward some. So they're going
save me
to.
on the first con save. I don't remember what I rolled. It probably wouldn't have. I think I rolled pretty bad, but
Have we had the Constitution?
The first con save you did not have it on yet.
No.
no, I turned it on at the end of my turn, so I did have it on. I just didn't roll.
Oh, scroll up and see what you rolled. And back
it looks
to.
like I did roll for that. It says I rolled a 1d20 plus 2.
I don't know. All right, so
no, the 2 is it didn't roll it. The 2 is just my modifier. Yeah, it didn't roll for that. What was the con save I needed to reach?
12.
I couldn't have hit it. The highest I could have gotten was an 11, so we're good.
Cool. So yeah, all good. So the Solarian finally goes, fine. I give up. Graff, I give up. Graff, I give up. Fine. Throws his hands in the air.
This guy seems to hate you more than I do for some reason, so convince him.
He looks at the Krogan. He turns and runs. Because he's inside of pinned down, when he turns and runs, it's eventually going to trigger attack of opportunity from you guys. Pat, just do me a favor. Tell me, what is the range of your shotgun?
That is a great question.
When you rolled it before, it said 4/8.
Yeah, it says 4/8. I don't know why it said 4/8.
It's 4
So
is
4
normal
is-
and 8's disadvantage, I think.
And I think he was 6 meters from you. So you have to roll your attack roll with disadvantage.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Give me a second.
I know, Tesh. I'm just setting it up. I knew one's rolling with disadvantage, so the likelihood of me getting shot twice is very unlikely.
Wait, where was he before?
Bottom right corner.
I thought Pat got the shit in when he moved in the circle. Or is that just because he was in melee?
Correct. The second one. So,
Okay.
wait, did you want to luck that? Are you happy with it?
Why does it say dexterity save? I clicked on Avenger that time.
That wasn't
Dexterity
me, that
save.
was-
Dexterity save.
Oh, there it is. It's right below.
Yeah.
10 plus 4.
You just keep scrolling
My
up.
king
Some.
keeps scrolling up. I don't know why. Every time I do something.
Disadvantage.
Are you using
What do I do,
Firefox?
guys?
Wait, are you using Firefox?
No, using Chrome.
Oh, because Firefox does that a lot. Okay.
So I had a 14. Do I know if a 14 hits? We've not actually. What did I hit him with last time? It's a lot higher than a 14.
It's a lot higher than a 14.
I'll try a luck. I feel like a 14 is probably okay. I feel like that's like light armor range, but I don't know if I think he's wearing light armor. I don't know. I'll luck it just in case. 15.
Wade, his AC was a 15. If you didn't luck it, you would have missed.
Yay.
You clipped him. He had 1 health point left, so
Oh,
you just killed him.
Fuck.
So he tries to get
That
away.
was
You're
because- Guys, the worst part about this is my attack didn't hit him. So unfortunately, the creature's movement didn't become 0 and he didn't fall prone
Well, he
and did not
he-
remain in my tactical focus.
he
But he
definitely
is dead.
I was gonna say he definitely fell prone.
Yeah. But
I
he's no
imagine I'm
longer
trying to
my-
shoot him in the leg, but like the Vorcha steps in front, so like the last second I lift up and I shoot just too high. Fucker got off too easy.
Got off too easy.
Give me a second. I do want to say
mom.
Okay, thanks.
Wait a second. You'll see Strix bat his chest. Glory to Clan Karruk.
This Vorch is still alive right in front of us, right?
Yep. And I imagine you're going to kill the Vorcha now?
I mean, probably, unless he's like,
turn, right?
By all means, go ahead.
You'll just see me kind of like rage out, glory to Clan Karruk, and then I'll like slap his chest, and then I'm just gonna headbutt this dude.
I hope you roll 90-20. That'd be sexy.
I hope that, yeah, I'm building this up. If I hit something horrible, I'm gonna be so upset.
You gotta hit eventually, right?
Yeah. Oh, I disadvantage. My bad.
Reroll.
They were good rolls too.
I mean, can I just take one of those rolls, or do I just reroll?
No, we reroll when you Eric it.
Fine.
Hey! Sexy. Guys, roll your damage, baby.
Conk.
I hope you roll well. 6. So you say, glory to Clan Karruk, and you just smash your forehead into this thing?
He's right in front of me, so like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say...
Conk.
You don't kill him, you just knock him clean out cold. Just the sheer weight and ferocity of your forehead against his, it just knocks him out. When that happens, it's still technically your turn. There is still technically a combatant right here. Would you do anything or no?
I'm gonna whip around. You're next. Just immediately like yelling at the guy behind me.
I can't do anything because he's already gone.
No. This guy over here.
Yeah, he's talking with the guy to the right.
Right.
He's saying he already acted.
They've already acted. I can't
he
do
already
anything.
acted. Gotcha. Cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bonus action and move this on top of us, but I'm going to switch this to a different ability, which I think I wanted to do heads up.
Cool.
So I'll flip that for Wade. So, hey, advantage on saving throws. Dex saving throws.
Dex saves. Yep. Wade, it's technically your turn now before I can do anything. It's your turn, so you're welcome to go.
Okay, and this guy's like been kind of creeping up on us a little bit.
It's straight, running up behind you and shooting at you with their assault rifle.
Cool.
The whole time.
I'm going to use my last concussive shot on him to knock him prone.
Oh, that's a sexy one. They do have cover, just as you do, so they do have an enhanced AC right now.
Where's their cover?
The corner. Yeah, it's just that they're in that spot, but the squares don't align. That's all.
Perfect. Okay. I've got advantage. That's a 21.
21's pretty solid. Even with my +5 from cover, you hit me.
Cool.
Oh, I wanted to move towards him, but that's whatever.
And it's a DC 13 strength.
Give me 1 second. I'm trying to let me close out all these other character sheets I had open. Close. 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 Here, this one. There we go. That's what I'm looking for.
So is there still just one random dude in the bar shooting in the bar?
No, you hear lots of gunshots going off in the bar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not our problem now.
And so this is a strength save, you said?
Yeah. Strength, you need a 13.
They are thrown on their ass.
Does that give them even more cover?
Technically.
Well, it means that now that it's their turn, they have to spend half of their move just to stand up from pursuit. You throw them on their ass. It's like, ugh. And just because I'm going to move them on their turn, I'm just going to do this for the sake of thematics. You hit them with the shot, and it literally throws them backwards a couple meters, like, ugh, ugh. And then they stand up from prone and kind of limp themselves over. One more.
You're helping them run away? That's not right.
They can move 3 squares. And then they're going to dash action with their action, and they're going to continue to move 6 more squares. So 1, 2, 3.
What is this that we're shooting at? It has the same marker as a Solarian, but I'm assuming
4,
it's not a Solarian.
5, 6. It's just going to be another Vorcha that happens to be running in.
Are they security or are they just a random fucking Vorcha that wants to fight?
Random Vorcha that was actually wearing armor and had a proper weapon and whatnot, as opposed to the rest of the Vorcha that you were fighting against, which were just like idiots with claws. So they're still
are they wearing like blood pack gear, or are they wearing just like whatever? Because the blood pack has like a
wearing whatever.
Okay.
How many first level spells do I get?
To know or to cast?
To cast.
2 per short rest.
Sweet. It's my turn, correct?
Yep. You guys can let them retreat, or you can have fun.
Hell no! I'm gonna pull his ass again.
All right.
So I shoot at him, see him fall over and get up and run, and I'm like, all right, whatever. And then the Krogan's just like, no.
I did just threaten him, to be fair.
How far away is this dude?
It's up to 36 meters, and he's within that.
Yep. You make your attack roll, sir.
I don't remember what the attack was.
He has a +2 AC just because there's an obstruction between you and him. But it's just a +2, so you just have to make the attack roll.
I thought that's like 32 or 34, but it is within 36.
1d20 + 4 is what you're rolling, because it's not on your character sheet yet.
I'll put that on here in a second.
I don't know what you need to. What is this to do?
I just want to lift
pull him. Yeah, lift him up. So he uses pull, which lifts him up 2 meters in the air. It works. You lift him.
Cool. As
Well,
a reaction,
use your reaction?
Is this AC or what does he have to hit?
I'm gonna slam his ass right in the ground.
He just hits my AC, same as always. Like if you were shooting him. Yep.
So did you pull him toward us or just up?
No, I just up. I can use a bonus action to move him 4 meters in any direction. However, if I move him further than 36 meters, so what I could do is lift him out of my range. He just falls to the ground. Not prone, he just falls to the ground.
Wait, the word pull just means that they acquire the lifted condition?
It's fancier
Gotcha.
lift.
I just have to get used to that. Pull, I'm thinking like yank to you.
Yeah, no, it's just fancier lift is really all that it is.
There's an enhanced version of pull that allows you to pull them quicker and whatnot too, but he can pull them towards you slowly at higher levels. Go ahead, Pat.
Okay, so I don't have this done just yet either, but it is a 2d8 bludgeoning damage.
And I don't think they get a save on this, right? It's just damage.
It's just reaction, yeah.
Yep.
Roll high. Oh my god, you did.
Oh my god. Ow.
I pulled
describe. Oh, so I'll describe it for you. So this guy's running away. So this guy's running away, and he's like trying to run because he takes the shot, and you're just like, whatever. And the Krogan's like, you're next.
I imagine I'm gonna take like 1 or 2 steps in, hold my hand out.
Yeah, do that. Take a couple steps. You throw your hand out. You grab him.
In the air, and then just boom, right back into the ground.
He goes down, and his head snaps sideways. You can hear his spine snap as his head jerks to the side from being slammed to the ground upside down. Like just like and you just see him flop limplessly dead. It's just like dead. He had like
then you'll just
4 health left. You hit him for 14.
You'll hear me under my breath. Fatality.
I didn't know Mortal Kombat was in this universe.
Yeah.
No, actually, jokes aside, Krogan love old human video games because they're so violent. That's actually a legit thing. Like they love human video games because they're so violent. And you know what? Your character's a scrapper. It makes sense. You've got like a fucking PS1 sitting around, like not even like a good one. You got like, this is the best thing ever. Playing PlayStation 1.
I would hate to see him lose. I'd hate to see him lose.
Why doesn't have an arcade machine? They didn't last.
Is combat effectively over? Do we have to worry about the dude? Just...
No, it's over. It's over. It's RP time, baby. I'm gonna bring us to a different overlay.
I'm gonna walk straight over to the dude and just carry his body.
Just for the sake of I want to see how this works.
I assume you need this filth, and he'll kind of just throw it like in front of you.
The Solarian?
The Solarian, yeah. They'll just throw him right in front of you.
I mean, I wanted him alive to yell at, torture, question.
Well, that's a good thing that you shot him then. You'll see that just goes like right over you.
Graff, by the way. I like reach out a hand.
The
Krogans, do humans shake hands with Krogans? What's the normal greeting with a Krogan?
Again, you guys have adapted culturally already, so you're good.
Okay. Well, whatever the normal greeting is.
And he'll kind of like slightly bow his head a bit. I don't even know if he would do that. Just Karruk Strix.
And what did he do to piss you off? Scott, I'm gonna use a metagel just for the sake of I want to see how it works in the system, and I'm beat the fuck up.
Go ahead.
So how do I do it?
There's actually a metagel button in if you click on your mini and then you look in the top left hand corner of the screen, there should be a button that says metagel right there for you.
I see flashlight.
Metagel did not appear for you?
In the top left? No.
Okay, give me 1 second. I can make that so it appears for you.
But definitely at the top left.
Hold on. I can make it so it works for you. It's currently not set to all players. That's why. Now.
Random hex.
Now, if you click away and then click on your mini again.
Metagel.
Oh, bloop it, and you have standard. Yep.
What a shit roll, but I'll take it.
So you ask, what did he do to piss you off?
And then you'll see, like, I think you have to do something to metagel, right? Like, or something.
I imagine you're just like spraying it on yourself or whatever.
I think it's built into the suit, so I imagine you just like
nice.
something on your suit. I don't know. Yeah, I said, what did you do to piss him off? Or what did he do to piss you off? I'm sorry.
Really? You need to ask? It was his people that has started to exterminate
I meant this one individually. I assume you don't go around killing every Solarian you see.
No, that would be a little hectic. I did fuck up his ship, though.
Well, assuming that they blood pack are around, we did kill one of their guys. We should probably get the hell off this rock. You have a ship?
No.
He'll look to the body.
He does.
Yeah. In this system, do you need keys, Scott? Is it keys or buttons, or how do you access ships?
Yeah, passcodes.
Being as I was on this ship, would I already have the passcode to it?
Yeah, you were the pilot.
Well, I figured, but I didn't know if he could have or would have changed any of the access stuff.
With how quickly things played out, there's a chance of it, but you're going to have it happen in 2 seconds that Pat's going to tell you there's no security on the ship.
All right, let's just...
He has a ship, but however, I started selling some parts. I sold a probe that was on it, which was nice. Made some good credits off it, too. But I did keep everything else. Are you planning on getting out of here with it?
It was my ship.
He asked for it to get fixed. If I saw you get off that ship, it would have been intact. At least you have your life, huh?
He'll just kind of like slap you on the arm, probably the bad arm that you were like metagelling, and he's gonna start walking back.
Let's get back to your ship then.
Graff's gonna kick the dead Solarian.
On my way out, I'm gonna stomp on the knocked out Vorsha.
As he does, you've cost me like 30,000 credits.
Funny, I only made 12 grand off of it.
I mean, it wasn't your ship, so kind of, if you're taking the ship, then he helps you get hundreds of thousands of credits.
That's true.
That's in the meta, though.
That's true, voice coming from the PA speaker. I did give you actually hundreds of thousands of dollars. You should be thanking me.
All right, let's just get out of here.
Don't worry, I can get one of my guys. I can go call Krogan Paul. He'll come over and fix the ship up right nice and easy.
And you think the blood pack and security are going to wait for us to do that?
Watch him down at the FWW.
I don't know what the FWW is.
That's unfortunate.
I don't think we're going to have time to sit here and repair the ship if the blood pack and the security are going to come after us.
Nonsense. I could have everything installed in just maybe an hour.
I can't imagine that me plugging everything back in should take longer than an hour, right, Scott?
I mean, starting the ship would not be an issue. You would just finish fixing the shields elsewhere. Hit up another dock and then fix the shields there.
Yeah.
Get to work. I'll at least get us in the air. Assuming that works.
You expect me to come with you? Am I taking care of your sorry little body frame now, little man?
Well, considering you owe me at least 25 or 30,000 credits worth of repairs, yeah, I'd say so.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah, I guess so too.
Well, let's get
going.
Open
then. The door. He's gonna look. He'll take a moment to look at like all of the shit that's just not right.
So you're gonna open the door, and it's locked. But fortunately, you blew up a security guard back there. So you're like, oh shit. And you gotta like make your way back over to the security guard, and you just kind of like try to like pick up part of their arm, and like the security thing falls off of it. It's like, ugh. Grab up the thing, and you can walk over and beep, and you can open the doors. Wade, I don't think you've ever done this for you beforehand. You see the little door icon on your map? Go ahead and click it. It's a learning process for you as well.
Shit, there was another security guard with a different code for this door. Let me go back.
No. You go ahead, click the door. And then you guys can go in. Don't worry, that Vorsta's not going to fight you.
A for Avengers.
You didn't fight the whole way here. So if you bring your minis in, I'm just showing you real quick. So this is what I meant by like, you literally can't fit inside of the area. You can't get your ship literally doesn't fit in. So it's locked. Sorry. You have the passcodes or whatever for the ship. That's not a big deal. So you can easily open it now. And you can go in and take a moment to investigate the ship real quick. Just because chat gets to see it too.
Is this the ship where I'm at right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think I would come here. I think I would probably be on the outside fixing it.
Which door is the ship?
You don't have to worry about the outside fixing. You're doing fixing on the inside. What do you mean which door is the ship? It's all the ship.
Oh, okay.
You're on the ship. Yeah.
Where would I know with my history of ships? You say I'm pretty efficient with ships. Oh, yep. By the way, while we're walking, because it's going to be a little bit of a walk, I might as well explain what my character looks like, since we've forgotten to do that for like the last like 3 hours. As we're walking, I'm sure Graff gets a decent look after the smoke has settled. Strix stands at about 7 feet 3 inches. He's pretty fucking towering. His shell that he has is black in color, and the skin part of his face and everything is like a light purple. His eyes are dark crimson red. He seems to be about around the age of 15. Weighs well over 400 or 500 pounds. And you, on kind of like his nose part area here, you can see a couple of scratches, not super deep. But there's like some scratches and dents in his shell. Obviously just wearing regular, Krogan armor. I didn't know with Scott. I tried to ask Scott about this. Does the color of the armor matter?
I mean, to a degree, if you're wearing specifically your clan armor, yes, but you don't have that yet because you haven't finished your rite of passage.
Right. So I imagine my armor looks like it was put together by like different pieces and stuff like that. Scrapper bits.
Mind you, even if you did have the colors matter, it would literally still be pieces put together, and then it would just be all colored one way.
It's probably like the top is from like the top color is probably different than the bottom color, and the arm color is different than the legs and everything else.
Exactly.
Yeah,
yep.
Strix is a pretty nice looking guy.
I'm just giving them a moment to explore the ship real quick as we were going to close out our session 0. And then just to give everybody a solid visual of how it is that the ship needs to dock, I'm going to go ahead and turn off dynamic lighting real quick so you guys can just see the entire map.
Is this room that I'm in is the main engine room?
The room that you're in is actually like a chilling room. I'm going to turn off dynamic lighting. You'll be able to see everything.
Cool. Beds.
Whoa.
So it'd be the back.
So literally the backed into the area where it could actually physically park. So those are going to be like where engineering and whatnot is. The gunners are going to take
That's where I'll be.
Yep, the gunners are going to take the flanking seats to the pilot, and then the pilot obviously sits inside the pilot seat. And you can literally see the guns right next to the gunners' seats on the little map right there. So you can see all of that. So this is everything kind of like set up for you. Good to go. And then here is the fun map that happens to be on here with the bar. There was a couple of other areas that could have been explored or whatnot, but they were just here in case like RP or what have you brought you different directions. But like I said, it was a very small area that you were kind of going through.
Scott does great map design, chat. Don't you agree?
Okay. I buy them. I pay money
I'm
for them.
literally complimenting you. Just be like, yes, Pat, thank you. I do. I spend hours doing this. I was up slaving for a week doing this. Damn,
well, I
Scott,
mean-
were you really? Holy crap.
I mean,
He was up for
Setting
a
up-
week buying these.
Setting up dynamic. Listen, finding stuff takes forever. But the setting up dynamic lighting alone, just for this one map, and you didn't even go through most of it. Set up dynamic lighting is a solid 45 minutes, and you didn't even go through most of the map.
Because we didn't use it doesn't mean messy.
Oh
arena,
God,
right?
we only
To
have
be fair.
one toilet.
Imagine going in after the Krogan.
That's what I'm thinking about. Oh.
Question. Do I need to make an engineering roll for our last little bit here? Just to fix everything and all that junk?
Yeah, let's do. Well, to get the ship running, because you're not in a rush, you don't need to make a roll. It'll automatically succeed. Later on, when you're trying to fix the shields, which we'll do not now, we'll do it after because you guys are leaving in a hurry. That will be a roll indeed. So those of you guys are joking earlier. Wade was DMing me on the side, being
He
like,
was DMing
Pat-
me too.
he's like, Pat-
After Pat already would have done it, I didn't do it. I didn't try to influence, but after he'd done it, I was like,
After I did it, he was like, we could fucking use this ship.
I was like, Pat,
"Oh,
this is
well."
probably meant to be our ship that you're currently that you just sabotaged.
Sell the probe? Okay,
And then
wait.
Scott, I was like, Scott, please tell me this is not the ship. And he's like, oh, it's the ship.
Wade started messaging me after. I was like, yeah, I'll keep the rest of the parts. I'll sell the probe. He's
He
like, "You
described this like bigger ship that had to pull in. I was like, oh, hell yeah, our ship. And then Pat, first fucking thing, I'm gonna sabotage it. What if I sell this? What if we just, I was like, no.
It's exactly what you would think that my character would do. It's
oh,
like,
so funny.
even if I knew, like, it's exactly what a Krogan would do. Why would I have any love for this Solarian that just got off? I hate them.
Indeed, you do, sir. All right. Well, just so everybody knows, the reason why we're doing a session 0 is because we were missing Rena and Messi this week. Next week, we're back to our regular scheduled World of Darkness, unless everybody tells me otherwise. We're playing World of Darkness, finishing up that game.
I don't want to
and
go
then
back.
we'll do...
You can't make me. You can't make me, Scott. Just kill Zeke. I'll
The
see you in
beginning
2
of the
weeks.
episode is just like
Just kill
two
me.
sentences of like World of Darkness. It's like, and they go off into the sunset. All right, well, Mass Effect.
We do have to have Rena and
we
Messi
don't.
session 0s, which are
Yeah, we
gonna
do,
be fun.
but that could happen after Wade and I fix the ship.
We're all together, and it's like, how did they get here? Well, I bet you're wondering how this happened. And then we cut back to their session 0.
I mean-
TPK.
Honestly,
Honestly,
in deep space.
Zeke is the only reason Zeke hasn't gone to do anything is because the mages are hot on his ass. I haven't been able to do shit in World of Darkness for so long because I'm fearing of. Now I'm just gonna be like, yo, red mages over here. Woo!
Well, did you see what Snaga said in chat, Pat?
When, like right
Just
now.
now. It says, want to end the campaign soon?
Yeah. Hand over
We've
Simon
been-
to the sheriff.
I don't know if was that end it for all of us or just Simon.
Just Simon.
Okay,
So
so
wait
okay,
till you guys
best
actually
thing,
wait till you see what our
Vivian-
actual plan
Hold on.
is. It might end soon.
I have the ending right here. Viv and Cam hand over Simon and Zeke, right off into the distance, have kids or get screwed over or whatever.
No, Viv
Boom.
would find a way to screw Cam out of his money and then also leave.
She would stay with you for the long run, gold digging all the way till you get older.
She would make some like back deal with my attorney to like falsify the paperwork so that it goes to those two. And Cam would be
How
like,
did
all
Zeke
right,
get on the
guys, I'm
hit
here to.
list?
Why are all my accounts at 0?
How did I get hit? I opened the random jar. Yeah, I opened the random jar. I did that way
Yeah.
before freaking Simon fucked up.
Well, one of the things I did want to go over for chat interactions I had mentioned beforehand, just to go over some stuff, is we're going to have a couple of interactions that were never used on this Lost Initiative before. The idea is what they are. There's going to be one of them is called Reaper Intervention. The short version is if you play something like this, it's a full stop. You make the party's life miserable. I have full say in what happens, though I do take suggestions. This is something that will just more or less make their day difficult one way or another. It just interrupts the whole campaign in a negative way. There's another one called Praise the Goddess, which is the same exact idea, but the exact opposite. It instead gives them something truly beneficial, can completely resolve a problem for them, so on and so forth. It just makes their day, their time significantly easier. There's going to be a third option for you guys as well. It's called Paragon Renegade Interrupt Token, or Paragate Interrupt. So more or less, just to give you this mechanic super quick and easy, I got this as an idea from the Mass Effect 5e community. The short version is, if you guys, so these start with 0 tokens. If you guys choose to redeem this, you choose which PC and what kind of token they get. There's Paragate tokens, Renegade tokens, and Paragon tokens. They can hold these, but they can never have more than one of each for each of the PCs. More or less the way it works is, let's say there's a scenario where Wade was just walked into that bar and he's like, he told the Solarian duck, and Wade's like, all right, I want to do this super badass moment where he tells the Solarian to duck, but I really just want to give everybody else an opportunity to run out of the bar first. So I'm going to take the table and I'm going to yell at everybody, get out of the bar. And I'm going to hurl the table at the guy as hard as I can as my Paragon token interrupt. So like, oh, it's a super badass move. Wade, do me a favor. Roll me an athletics check with advantage. If Wade succeeds with the advantage, because for using the token, immediately he grabs the table, throws it at the guy, and gives everybody else the opportunity to run out of the bar nice and safely. If he rolls and you succeeded. If he rolls with advantage and he fails, what ends up happening is he contemplates the situation for a second, then decides it's probably a bad idea. I still take the token away and he just does nothing. That way we don't show his character failing. We show his character thinking about doing something, then thinking better of it and not doing it instead. That's kind of like, so his character either looks badass or thinks better of the situation, and you spend the token either way. So it's a really cool way for you to have the party have a way of just full on, Scott, shut up, it's my turn for a moment, and to do something really cool. And these can be used in conversations. These can be used in combat, so on and so forth. It's meant to be this like super badass thing that's outside of just standard, I shoot the enemy, ba, 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 to give you that like real Mass Effect feel to the game. Cool. Anything else that, he didn't do that? IRD. Isn't IRD Molly's cousin? Or am I confusing that?
Already pwned you.
Yeah.
Already pwned you. That's, yeah, his name's Ken.
Okay, I thought that was Molly's cousin. I was like, wait a second.
It's actually my cousin-in-law.
Okay, that's nice. So Molly's cousin, go ahead. Bye. See you in a second. So the reason why he didn't do that is because he doesn't have a token, because I haven't unlocked those features until session 1. Those features don't come session 0. The reason why they don't come session 0 is I don't need anybody Reaper intervening in the middle of everybody just getting to know their characters. I usually unlock that stuff session 3. So, or what Wade said in chat, that applies as well. So, cool. Awesome. Any questions, Wade? Anything we want to say before we get out of here?
No,
any
it's
comments?
Fun. I feel bad. I know it was a little clunky for our first time getting. I've only played 5e really once, so trying to get back into the feel of it. Apologies if it was a little clunky, but I pretty much blew my load. I used almost all of my abilities all the way through. In fact, I did use all of them. I used Adrenaline Rush. So other than like flying, which my character is the pilot, as has been said, other than like flying and trying to be good at flying, I mean, those are literally all the abilities I have right now, and went through them pretty quick. I didn't realize grenades were so like 1 to 12. That's very like,
they get better as they go. Like, so wait, here's an important distinction.
Yeah.
I when you use your Havoc ability, is it half your level, the mark?
Let me double check, because I was reading about it, and then I've had so many different tabs open during this, just trying to remember and learn.
I have literally 8 tabs open.
And then, yeah, trying to look at the missile launcher to make sure it didn't say anything about seeing anything. Like I said, the entire reason I stepped away from that guy was to have the badass missiles shoot behind me as I walk away. So I was looking at all of that. So as far as the subclass goes for Havoc, I guess I could have just blipped it. I think I have them in here.
It's probably in there. And then I want to answer a question Snaga asked in a second.
Well, it didn't pop up in there.
Mark of the grenade is divided by 3. So if you level 6 for it to be a Mark 2.
Rounded down, so yeah.
Yeah, level 6 it becomes a Mark 2.
Cool.
Like, but you can buy grenades too. Makeshift's just nice because you just so wait, that's specifically for those grenades. You can also like make lift grenades and arc grenades and stuff like that as well.
I never looked at the grenade list, so yeah, I did not have grenades prepared, and I don't think I had any Omni Gel to start with.
No,
So-
You're gonna have to get your hands on
Did
it.
we didn't salvage any weapons and stuff, right?
You guys literally just kind of like ran off that or are running out of the place. You didn't grab anything.
Yeah.
So, but Pat did grab the mod to put into his helmet, which is nice, and that was a gift. Oh, on Patreon, there are tiers on Patreon. If you guys want to go in there, you want to support and allow them to have extra equipment. You can go over to patreon.com/Less Initiative, and the more people that are in the Scrapper tier and above, all add to the free shit that they get to have for their characters and so on. If you're on the Craftsman tier and above, you get to actually make a unique magic item. Like technically, the mod that Pat got earlier was a gift from Rosin, so thank you, Rosin. Wade actually has an Omni tool that he didn't use yet, but Wade has an Omni tool that allows him a really nifty ability. Thank you, hold on, Steve, for making that. And then Sir Keegan made Rena a really cool Omni tool that more or less acts like Fairy Fire. Once a long rest, she can effectively cast Fairy Fire with her Omni tool that he made for her. And you know, so on, right? Ashen.
So if I join Patreon, can I make myself weapons?
So the rule, because I actually have patrons in ongoing campaigns.
That he got, he's like, I'm ready to blow $500 on this campaign.
How many times can I join Patreon?
so they make it for other party members in the same party, because that's actually a thing.
I don't care about them.
Campaign. Yeah,
I just fucking sabotaged my ship. I'm not about to make him anything.
It's not my fault.
Well,
it wasn't your ship technically.
It was.
Wait.
You didn't fly it in.
Two party members did it for each other, and they both were like, all right, cool. So I want this, and you want that. I'm not even joking. I'm like,
wait.
well, it's not against the rules.
I can do it.
Ken, I'm a sad, bald, old pilot. Do you really want me to die? Shouldn't you want me to live and just suffer being bald even in imagination land?
Even in imagination land.
Even in imagination land.
So funny. All right, cool. So, and then the last question I think I needed to go over, so we can get out of here. I don't think anybody else had anything. So for you, Snaga, you asked if either of them earned Paragon or Renegade. That's not how it's going to work in this campaign. I'm doing it wrong, in my opinion. It's not actually mechanically wrong, just in my opinion, wrong with the other Mass Effect game that I'm doing. And this one, the reputation, so Paragon and Renegade, is going to be as a party. And so the powers that they get are going to be pooled powers as a party. So instead of having like Wade can do this and Pat can do that and Rena can do this, it's just no, they have a pool based off of their party's reputation that they can utilize to their benefit. And that allows, like, let's say they try to be the Paragon way, even though Pat's character is not really persuasion-y, he might be able to utilize the Paragon reputation of the party to convince people that what he's saying is really nice words, you know, so on and so forth. The way that I did it for the other party is to give them all their own unique powers, and two of them never even picked what their powers were. So, I mean, like, so it's, yeah, whatever. Awesome. And it's also harder for me as a DM to keep track of who gets what points, what time, so on. So it's just way harder than you as a party go up and down like this. So much easier. All right. Is that it? Any other questions? Pat, Wade, anything you want to go over?
Oh, I feel pretty good.
Cool. Awesome. There will be a couple more videos coming out over on YouTube for primers. I'm going to have a quick one going over the rules of 5e and the rules of the ship combat. Both of those will be less than 10 minutes long because I don't want them to be boring. That is everything. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Oh, that bar is, haha. That's this. I got to find somebody to raid Shadow Legends.